Come one, come all, gentle freaks. It's time for some fun. We are back, chapter 4 of this crazy ride.
Hellhole
Alright.
is the answer, Brick. Hellhole.
Suppose Brick didn't say a bad word immediately.
That just sounded like the beginning
Trust
of a
me, I
Halloween special.
personally avoided it.
Noob is not going to be here this session. He is currently driving.
The fish is MIA.
The fish is out of the water.
Anyway, so, everyone. It has been 20 years since your guys' last proper assignment. Right? You guys have had the time to decide what you guys will do. You guys have been offered many different missions, everything else, but it's been 20 years. Today is the first of Deep Winter, the first month of the year, also known as Hammer, and it has a light snowfall today. It has been snowing recently, but today it's not as heavy. It's a nice day. Our day is a hard thing to say, given the fact that the sun still doesn't exist. But I'm gonna round robin and see what people are doing. It is pretty early in the morning, so let's mix things up. Hey Jericho, what
Nah,
you doing
fuck
today
you.
on this fine morning? I never go first with you. I never do.
Why me? I don't
Because
know
I
what the
never
fuck
do you
I'm supposed
first.
to be doing.
What is Jericho doing on this random morning and day? Night. I keep saying day. And I keep saying morning. All these concepts don't exist.
I mean, they still exist, Brick.
Do people just not say good morning anymore?
It's 6
Morning
a.m.,
is-
alright?
People
plan
still
to
use
exist?
military time, basically.
What?
What would you say, Jericho?
Do planets even exist? Because the sun does not exist.
Yes.
Yes,
There's a
plants
whole
exist.
spell.
This has been declared.
Okay.
Back when the sun first disappeared, Saloon spread out a spell amongst druids and clerics to allow them to bless
Right,
plants
right,
with the
right.
ability to absorb moonlight. So that's how
Right, I
light
fucking forgot that shit.
in this setting, the moon emits its own light, which is interesting.
It was always good.
So, what you doing, Jericho?
Oh, fucking no.
Pretty early in the morning, so.
Just go wake
I mean, they're probably just like at the fucking house thing. If it's early in the morning, they're probably sleeping.
This is how we've learned that Jericho doesn't have a house.
Jericho just does nothing.
Jericho has an apartment, for the record.
They're just fucking sleeping, bro. It's early in the morning.
Fair enough.
Alright then. We do Zorman, what you doing? this
Oh, I was
morning?
not expecting the other things. I was expecting that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm doing everyone that goes last first now.
Okay. Well, Zorm. Oh, you said 6, right?
Yeah, it's around 6, 7.
Zorm would probably actually be getting ready to go out, probably for a run.
Nice little morning run.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Safe. Alright. Over to Kamari. What you doing?
Mari's up and about, just checking the shop, making sure everything's all set for the day to come, and just making sure everything is all nice and tidy.
Workers show up for work. It's a nice time. Alright, and Creed, what you doing?
Creed's probably up in his castle, just, you know that really big tower that it has?
Yep.
You didn't let me finish. You didn't let me finish.
I'm sorry, I just love, just every, it's Jericho's sleeping and Zorman's going on a morning run, Kamari's getting ready for work. Creed, I'm in my fucking castle, bitches.
I wasn't allowed to make a castle, bastard.
Yeah, you're supposed to find one, Angel.
Fucking
I just
4th
realized.
edition fighters. I'm in my fucking castle.
Okay. I'd say Creed wakes up, like, he goes to sleep earlier typically. You know, elves trance, so, like, was probably awake for at least 4 hours already. And just kind of, like, probably talking to Luna. Because, you know, we know today's, like, you know, we're going on our next mission. Right? Yeah, then Creed's probably just talking to Luna and Danray up there.
Whether you guys remember that is up to you guys.
Hmm?
Whether you guys remember if this is the day. It's up to you guys.
I think Creed would remember. Yeah, Creed would be talking to Danray and Luna, just, you know, kind of talking about how he's gonna be gone.
I mean, this has been an accepted thing amongst them for a while, so they know how your work works. So. Yeah. As you guys are going about your morning little things here, at about 8-ish, right? You guys would receive a nice little sending from the Elven Courts. Today's the day. Pack up your shit. Time to head out. Specifically from the leader of the Golden Tongues.
Jericho just laying naked in bed, looking at the message like this.
Zorvin just appears in Jericho's room.
Oh god. It was flashed.
You've left.
Oh, okay.
You fucking did that.
Oh, shit.
I don't remember.
I wonder what Marin's doing.
Probably in his shop.
I
Passed
don't
out
think Marin
on the floor.
slept, is the thing. I don't think Marin woke up, because I don't think Marin slept in like 3 weeks.
You sent a message before the 2 gifts about what the fish was doing. Do you all not pay attention to the chat?
No?
Oh, yeah. Fair enough. That is what the fish is doing. That's fair.
Just working on the Star Slim.
Yep. Yeah, you guys would receive that sending. You guys are told to meet up in the Elven Court's official table room in the next 4 hours, aka at noon. So, I will go around again. Jericho, you're fucking awake now. It's go time, bitch. What you do?
That scared me. God damn. I mean, Jericho, you know, they were sleeping, they got the sending zone, they're just like, what the fuck? And then they're like, alright, so they roll out of bed, you know, flashing, whatever, room, because they're naked.
Okay. your dogs, yeah. Cool.
And Jericho would just, I guess, like, get ready to go by, like, getting dressed and grabbing their stuff, I guess.
Grabbing all your venturing gear.
Yeah.
How do you plan on getting there?
I guess they would use their broom of flying to do it.
Zooming across the sky.
Just whee!
Zorman, you receive your sending midway through your morning run.
Ken, it's in 4 hours. I have time. So I would just go by Creed's bar and just kind of get something to eat in the morning.
Let's get a little
And get my-
breakfast.
Yeah, get some breakfast, get some tea, you know, hubby.
Yeah, Renshaw's awake, you know, setting up shit.
Just, you know, get some of that, then like just head back to my house and go get the rest of my shit.
Me and Moonbush.
Oh yeah, Moonbush goes with me on my runs, obviously.
Okay.
I didn't think that had to be mentioned.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, you said you run with your doggo. You know how it be.
Yeah, except the dog is like 4 times your size, but
Yeah.
Kumari, you received your sending. What you gonna be doing?
After finishing up the tidying up and just getting ready for the day, like getting the shop ready for the day, we'll grab her and head on out, taking like a stroll through the city. Probably also stop by Creed's bar for breakfast. And
Everyone go there.
yeah,
Run into Zorman on your way.
just a quick wave.
Morning.
Yeah, good morning to you. And just get the food and head out. Just slowly make the way to the place. Probably stopping by the fish's place as well to make sure he is even awake. And then, yeah, probably somewhere along the line accidentally just fading into the background with just stealth and stuff. Because the conditions are the perfect conditions for that. But yeah, that is what Kumari is doing.
Just accidentally stealth.
Kumari just like puts the hood on and just disappears from the world.
Kumari's that one friend where everyone's like, we didn't put a bell on you.
Except Zorman. Zorman always sees them.
Not all the time.
Not
Zorman is that end-all be-all of fucking existence there.
Zorman has a 34 pass perception. They always see them.
They're actively trying really hard.
That if Kumari tried, that doesn't mean anything. Anyway.
Anyway, up next, how you getting there, Creed? What you doing? What you doing?
I guess Creed's gonna like, take a bite of Danny and Luna. Just a little hug to Luna, and then probably just kind of kiss Danny, and then just jump off the tower, and then just start gliding down to Star Maze.
Motherfucker. The dragon up there in the mountain just kind of nods to you on your flight path.
Just kind of waves as it keeps going.
Wait, did you grab your shit before you jumped off the fucking tower?
He has it all with him.
Okay.
All in his cloak.
Dragon skulls, all that shit.
Oh, wait, I forgot one thing actually before he would jump. Sorry.
Yeah?
Luna's gonna hand him a little tiny, like a little carving made of ivory of like himself, but it has like little pieces of amber in it. Kind of just throughout it. But yeah, after all that, after he said goodbye, that's when he just kind of jumps backwards.
Just fucking out of here. Fuck being a father. Leaving.
Creed's about to go get some cigarettes and milk.
Yep.
Trust me, there's a reason.
How you
There's a
getting up to
reason
the
we're
Elven
doing
Courts,
this.
buddy?
The correct answer is Zoom.
How you get to the Elven Courts?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Well, considering I'm faster than Blitzen, I might as well just run there.
Blitzen coming with you?
He's in my demi-plane.
Oh, yeah, you're right. This fucking Creed's just gonna fucking sprint there.
We have to make it across the Sea of Stars, though, huh?
I mean, Jericho doesn't.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you guys all live in the Elven Courts, huh? Like most
Well,
of
no,
you.
I'm saying Jericho can fly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm,
yeah, you guys
I'm
have stuff.
assuming you guys are in Star Mantle, right? It's like,
Well, they said they
you
went to the
guys-
bar, so I would assume so.
Yeah.
I think Creed would look for the others, try to go with them.
Okay.
Can I, like, make a survival check, see if I can find him?
Sure.
This is reminding me more and more of Chapter 1.
Zorman and Kumar, you guys weren't like stealthing, right?
Kumar is.
Maybe accidentally.
No, I mean Zorman's just probably at this point getting back to their office to grab a few things.
Wow, 14.
Eh, fuck it. Right. Yeah, you can. I mean, it's not really hard to tell where the spring capitalist Zorman is, right? You've been working alongside Zorman for a while. You kind of know her paths.
A fair point.
As for Kumari, not really sure. Second. What else, man? London.
The ability to disappear is quite useful.
Wait, so I did manage to find the Zorm.
You found Zorman.
Yeah, Creed's just gonna kind of walk up to Zorm and kind of wave.
Wave.
He doesn't really say anything. He just kind of starts walking next to you. Not really any idea of if you're even going the right way. Just kind of following.
You'd see Zorman then go into their office. And would you follow them into their office?
Awkwardly, but yes.
You'd see Zorman just start grabbing some stuff. Hello?
Just kind of nods.
Just grabs a pebble and doinks him on the head.
Supreme accuracy.
Just see like the
Hey.
eyes kind of
Take 1
Oh.
bludgeoning damage.
little glowing eyes just kind of turn blue for a second and then just go back to normal.
Yeah, just grabbing a few things and heading off to where they want to meet us. Then would get that stuff they need. Kind of just put on their armor and then go.
It's like the one person that doesn't sleep in their armor.
They can. They just were going on a run, so they didn't want to run in their armor. That's unneeded currently.
Imagine wearing armor.
Zorman would be really good at darts.
Random but true.
Yes.
But yeah, so yeah, Zorman's just gonna be heading off with Moonwish and I guess a Creed. I guess I have 2 wolf boys following me, or a wolf boy and a wolf girl, I guess. So the wolves.
That's fair.
Creed's gonna try to make Moonwish uncomfortable and just stare at Moonwish the entire time.
Moonwish is not uncomfortable. Moonwish is not phased.
Yeah, that makes sense. That sounds like Moonwish.
Moonwish just kind of awkwardly looks at you.
I'm gonna take out Blitzen so, you know, Blitzen and Moonwish can just kind of hang out.
That's fair.
Yeah. Moonwish says a few things to Blitzen. They chill. But yeah. So I guess we still have the Jericho.
Jericho's just fucking flying.
Just kind of looks up in the sky.
Find
Is
the
that
laws of
Jericho?
gravity.
Just looks up in the sky. Boy, is that Jericho?
Creed just kind of shrugs.
Whatever.
I'm gonna unbrick something real quick. I'm kidding, but it'd be funny.
What?
I'm kidding. It would be funny.
Yep. Jericho's flying. It's a fun fucking time.
We're walking.
You guys are going. Kumar, how are you getting there again?
Just like walking, probably stop by Marin's place just to grab him, and either walking or taking the ghost horse.
Fair enough. Marin will probably join you on that horse then.
Are you waking
Here.
Marin up, or are you just throwing him in the back of the horse?
Kind of bold of you to assume that Marin's awake.
Yeah,
Or that
it's
Marin sleeps.
That's why I said, are you gonna wake him up or
honestly
sit in
50-50.
sleep?
There's a difference between being awake and sleeping and being unconscious.
But yeah, Kamari would just like take the horse because it's faster.
Yeah, that's fair.
Phantom Steed.
Ghost horse.
So, how fast are you guys gonna be going at your paces here?
It's not that far away.
It's a
It is.
decent bit. It is a
It's quite
decent
far.
path.
How-
actually.
How far away is it?
Let me pull up the map. Give me a second.
So given from where you guys are in Star Mantle, right? The Elven
That's-
Courts is a
that's
straight
500
shot
miles.
north of yeah.
Look, Angel, we're here, right? This is us.
No, 1 second. Actually, let me go live stream. Uh-huh.
This is us.
Uh-huh.
And Creed came from here, went there. That means we have to go either over the water, Elven Courts, all the way over here. Actually, that's more like. Give me a second. Oh, that's an amount of miles.
Zoom in now, Maddie. We need to see how many miles that is. Yeah, that's about 500 miles, yeah.
That's
Actually, a bit more. Probably about...
What's the
550.
rate y'all going at?
Wait, so they wanted us to be there in 4 hours?
Yep.
I can get us there in 4 hours, but I need everyone.
That would take days.
No, I can do it. Trust me.
Jericho just blind.
Just pick up the Jericho and take the broom.
Hey!
Or we could just knock Jericho out of the sky.
I can do that.
No!
It's made of sending stones, you know.
I know.
This is this is funny.
More fun.
Yeah,
Y'all don't even know where Jericho is.
You are
There's
flying
also-
in the sky. It's not that
Yeah.
hard.
And I imagine Jericho is singing as well for some reason.
At the speed of sound. No reason
Yeah.
to stop and no
Up there,
reason
this
to
is-
slow down.
Here, give me a second.
Oh no.
Hey, Brick, can I
Jericho's
throw a
about to
dead?
get shot down.
Can I throw a dead black dragon at Jericho?
What? No!
A fucking what?
That's property
Black
damage. That's not good.
You can just call. You can just be like, "Hey, Jericho."
I still have the
Pulls
black
out-
dragon.
pulls out sending stone.
It's there.
Hey,
You
Jer-
throw an
Jericho.
entire black dragon at someone.
Jericho,
that
can you
high
come
in
over
the
here
eye.
real quick? We kind of need you for something real quick.
I don't know where you are.
We're over by Creed's bar. Just meet us right there.
Okay.
Kumari, get over by Creed's bar.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start shooting. She'll touch the yeah.
Jericho flies in. It's just Creed shooting him.
Not
It's shooting
at you.
her.
Yeah, not at you. Just Creed basically saying wait.
Gender.
Is Creed trying to scare
Did you
Jericho
just?
away?
Hey,
Oh, he's trying to say like over here. He's trying to get your attention.
hey, did you just misgender yourself?
I said M, which means them.
You said him.
I
Bastard.
said M.
Okay.
Let's not get into the freaking semantics of my fucking accent, okay?
That is fair.
Bully the accent.
Do I have that spell?
Oh no. What is Creed gonna do?
I'm not aiming at you. Stop thinking I'm trying to kill you.
You literally were just threatening to kill me 5 minutes ago.
I was threatening to throw a dragon at you. That's not the same.
It's very similar.
It's a dead one. It can't hurt you.
It
Yeah.
absolutely can.
Anywho,
Maddie, I'm gonna throw a dead porcupine at you and ask if it hurts.
You're just gonna find a dead porcupine somewhere and be like, I'm gonna throw it. Is that Maddie?
Or a fucking armadillo. Be like, yeah. Does that fucking hurt? Yeah.
Don't throw an armadillo. That's mean.
Dead one. It don't.
where did you get the dead armadillo? Do you just
Probably
know
from
people
the
that
side.
have dead armadillos?
It's called the California highway system, dude.
Highway to hell.
Oh yeah, you live in a place where those are just around.
Yep.
Yeah, I've never seen one of those in my entire life.
SoCal, baby.
Yeah, I live in the good part of California. Sorry.
Off.
To be fair, it doesn't have armadillos, so I don't know how good it is actually. Hey, can I cast Distort Value on Zorn?
What do you mean by that? What?
Come on. Just
What
keep
do
going.
you mean by that? I am very confused.
Anywho,
Do you even have that spell?
yes.
Brick, do you understand this?
Having a bard is a wife of dude. Yeah, So are we all meeting up at the bar then?
Yes.
I guess so.
We meet up at the
Jericho
bar.
Brothers.
Okay. I guess telepathically, Creed's just gonna let everyone know. We can run there or we can teleport there.
Oh yeah. We have chalk circles. That's correct.
Oh, I meant Danner. I forgot we had those.
We can just teleport there with Marin.
Sheesh. Nub said
That
don't
long.
die. Yes,
Why
please.
am I here?
Took
So we
this-
can
this
get there in
long.
time? Because it's like 500
Yeah.
miles away.
More like 600.
I said like means about. Bastard.
This is very much like chapter 1.
Man, this is fucking great. So, what you get? What's the plan, gentlemen?
We're going. I say we just use a fucking teleportation circle and everyone teleports there immediately. That good with the rest of you?
Creed just goes to up.
Sounds fine to me.
Marin,
That worked.
go!
Marin can cast a teleport.
Marin, I choose you.
Marin,
Joyce.
use teleport! So yeah, we go to the chalk circle that's underneath Creed's bar, I guess, and then we teleport.
For real?
Da-da-da-da.
You just fucking appear in the council room.
Just walk in like we were totally there the entire time.
Yep.
It's like,
So I guess we're a bit ahead of schedule, I guess.
I mean, tracking down everyone. I mean, like, maybe like half an hour.
We're just gonna all go sit in our seats, I guess.
Yeah. When you guys appear in, a nice little person's already there, and the only person in this room actually, which is unnormal, this fine person, you guys would know as Pacifica Morris,
That's,
the leader of the Golden Tongues.
I'm not saying that fucking name.
hey, it's Jericho. Also, I'm waiting.
Pacifica Morris?
Yes, Pacifica Morris. Yep,
I had to say it before.
that is
Okay.
exactly how I pronounce it. but yeah, they have awaited you guys as upon your arrival. Well, hello.
Hello, Pacifica Morris.
Ma.
Fuck off.
I can't even say that's an ocean, because the Pacific Ocean doesn't exist here.
Yeah.
What's let's get down to business. Huh? Take our seats. Everything's here. So, you're all from Star Mantle. You guys have. You all have been given your assignments. So let's cut the shit. What'd you guys choose?
Okay, out of character, everyone. We're choosing to go kill the fucking people who are stealing people's organs, correct?
Yep. Even though we did choose the frenzy one, somehow there was confusion when we got that one. But
Yeah, I thought we were doing the frenzy one, but that wasn't clear.
yeah, everyone did, and somehow got confused. But yeah, no organs.
Organs,
Yeah.
I guess. Well, it seems we're gonna go stop some organ traffickers.
Alright. In that case, then, given association with you all at Star Mental, for this job, we have a little bit of a plan for you. If you guys wish to hear us out, it could work. If you guys just want to go do your own thing, you can. You know how it will be. When the mission is done, report it back and payment will be received. But as for how things will go, if you guys wish to take the recommended path. So, we have tracked them down to having a lot of activity in a very specific town, right? This town being looking over a map as she would point. If you guys will wish to look, right where it says the East Rift, right next to where the Underchasm will be, she points to a town called Earthheart, right there. Right there is where we have tracked down a lot of the activity to go. A lot of travel goes through there. Earthheart seems to be where they're operating out of. We've noticed that they do like to deal in everything when it comes to all the functions of a bot, right? Well, we have some ideas for you. As she's gonna pull out 3, like, Plague Doctor hats. These are hats to... Oh my god, these are hats of disguise. Now, the idea being, 3 of you all put these on. It'll make you look like some sort of potioneer, witch doctor, plague doctor folks, right? You guys will be a group of undertakers, essentially. While also being alchemists, potion makers, I don't think it would be that hard to disguise yourself as such, given, you know, one of your occupations. Now, to notice, there are 3 hats. 2 of you, we have something else. As she pulls up 2 cards. Now we know that elves can't traditionally, you know, be put to sleep by most things. These don't do that. The idea being, choose 2 of your healthiest people. When the time comes for contact with this group, you do some intrigue, subterfuge, infiltration, and such. The 2 that will be sent in for this job drink those potions. If any of you are familiar with Feign Death spell has very similar effects on an elf, except you can awake at any moment from it, whenever you wish, and it cannot be detected magically. So, you will be completely perceived as a dead body. You guys will be tasked to sell 2 of your party members to these people, so that they can be sent to wherever their storehouse is for these organs. In which, I don't doubt that you guys could whoop some ass, as so to say. Clear out that, and for the people that are disguised, you can track down where they're sending their bodies. Clear out the strongholds, deal with this gang, make sure that people aren't being, killed for their organs. Pretty simple.
Yeah.
Along with everything that's being handed out, you guys will be also given a brand new cot. Been fitted up to look exactly the pot for what you're looking for. Fitted with 2 gurneys too, in which your quote-unquote dead bodies can hide it. Or hide. Or pretend to be dead. Semantics. Any questions?
I don't
Any-
believe I have.
We've just talked over each other. Does one of you want to go?
Comparing motions for Zorman to go.
Any notable members of their organization we should know about?
I'm back.
Not exactly to mention. The names are quite kept under wraps, in all honesty. We don't really know anyone specific related to this, though we do know that quite a few of the members like to frequent a specific tavern down there. That tavern in specific, Emerald Stone, as it's called. Weird name, but everyone likes the drinks on the rocks there. Who would have thought?
Also, just figured out to ask while we're here. Are we gonna be able to be told how much we're going to get paid after all this is done?
Oh, I mean, how much did you pay for your last mission from Starman?
It's called a DM hasn't calculated how much
No,
we're earning
no.
yet.
I
No, I
honestly
did.
have no fucking idea. How much
I
do we
think-
get paid, Break?
I think it was
it was-
4,500 gold.
Yeah, it was 4,500. No, I completely have this worked out. It's this NPC hasn't yet done the math for it.
4,500 gold. That was what we got paid last time.
In that case, then, should be sitting at a nice, gonna be sitting at 5 grand, right? And anything that you guys get in payments for, selling off your friends, you guys can keep.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was talking to my brother for the past minute, so I don't know what plan we're doing.
Great! You missed the entirety of what is important to hear.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
My brother
okay.
came in and was asking about
Okay.
batteries and shit.
So you guys are gonna be given a cart that looks like you guys are some Plague Doctor motherfuckers, 3 hats that'll make you guys look like Plague Doctor motherfuckers, they're hats of disguise, right? And 2 tonics. These tonics will mimic the effects of feigned death for an elf, making it look like you are completely fucking dead. It cannot
Okay.
be perceived magically, and you can wake up at any fucking point. The job is, 2 of you guys will be assigned to go and pretend to be dead. The other 3 will sell off the dead people to these organ harvesting motherfuckers and infiltrate their stronghold. The people who are disguised are gonna have to basically fuck up their shit.
Okay.
Right, track down where you guys are, and people that they sell to, right? You guys will probably want to clear out after bodies have been delivered. So, a little bit of a split here. The two people that should be sold off should probably be healthiest looking people.
Also called probably Zorman and Creed.
I don't know.
Zorman,
Jericho's
Creed,
good.
Jericho also has a really good con, so. it's
Jericho,
really
what's
up
your
to you
con?
guys.
Let me check.
I believe it's 20.
It's up there. Let me, dog, can you move, please? Thank you. Let me grab my laptop.
You guys get the choice.
Well,
Who gets thrown out?
at
So,
least Jericho has an experience in this.
as Pacifica will mention here, thing to note for those that are going to be pretending to be dead, it would be kind of suspicious if the dead bodies that are delivered would be coming with gear, weapons, and such on them. So, keep that in mind.
I mean, we could just hide all of the weapons and such inside of Creed's cloak.
That's my con.
The thing is, most of the time, we've kind of looked at a lot of their trade and how they do it. They tend to prefer the bodies in just like a loincloth to be delivered like that. They're kind of sticklers about shit. They're weird.
How high are your guys' con?
I've got
24.
6.
So it's really just a question. It's really just a question. I have 18, but it's really just a question of which of us three actually want to go, because I believe anything above an 18 will probably actually be fine.
I mean, I'm good to go.
Big thing is, it's interesting to be left without proper weapons.
Who here can
It's
work
okay.
without?
It's okay. I have a natural weapon.
Who here can work without weapons or
That's
gear?
actually a good
Me.
point. Both Creed and Jericho, that's kind of one of their things.
We don't need weapons to survive.
Erica's got a
My
fucking
arm
keyblade
is
in
a
her arm.
weapon.
I can use another person as I could use Jericho as a
I
weapon.
don't know. Okay, so how would they feel about like having someone who has a missing arm that's replaced by robotics? That's the question.
They seem to care about organs. That's
Yeah,
the
they
thing.
care about organs.
So
not
they wouldn't
limbs.
care about the missing limb. Got it.
Yeah.
They might actually see that as a plus because advanced technology.
Yeah.
So,
They might pay
plan.
extra for it, actually.
Yeah,
Plan. Jericho.
Also,
Creed
'cause
go
you
in,
could-
Creed use Jericho as a sword.
basically. And then Zorman can uptalk them to get the maximum price out of selling your bodies.
Are you gonna sell our bodies like
Yep,
you
and
sold
then
the
after
line?
bodies are
Yes,
delivered,
exactly.
after
we
bodies
like
are delivered, you
fly.
guys deal with the people that you guys sold to, and then track down where the bodies.
Hey, Jericho, what's your strength?
Do you want to know?
Yes.
It's in the negatives.
Okay.
Not high.
Not good.
You got a good
Okay.
deck.
I don't know. It's like a 6 or a 7.
Okay. I was curious, because I don't check your stats.
You're
Oh.
good.
yeah.
I don't keep track of my strength.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Strength is stupid.
So I guess we can start getting over that. So where on the fucking... I haven't actually looked at where this is on the map yet.
Yeah.
Way to describe where it was, it's literally right to the right of where the Underchasm is. It's a town called Earthheart.
Maddie,
Oh, yeah.
go!
I've never been there. Surprisingly.
Maddie,
Okay.
pull up the map and show us where it is.
I see where it is.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
I know where that is. Huh. Is that chasm there yet, or is it still not there?
Still not.
So is there land there still?
Yes, it is an open field.
Ah,
A couple of small villages, but nothing big.
okay.
So, Miss Figo asked again. Any further questions, comments, concerns, changes to the plan that you guys want to do?
It sounds like a good enough plan. It should work.
I don't doubt that your abilities will be able to get you through.
Question, are we going to have to take the cart from here, or is there somewhere else we're going to be picking
It
it
has
up at?
already been delivered to Scotland.
Oh, we're getting it from Scarmantle, then moving it from there. Okay.
It's closer, so.
Oh my god, he just wants us to run into that man, doesn't he?
He's gonna kind of just raise a hand. And he's just gonna kind of like look around for a second. So, I'm assuming we don't want the corpses of, you know, myself, like in my, obviously without gear, but I'm assuming I can't wear my mask.
They would probably prefer not. It would be a little. They'd probably see it as a little weird, honestly. And also, I hate to break it to you that mask is extremely recognizable.
Wait,
At this
so we're gonna
point-
be naked for this?
So, though I wouldn't doubt that if you took it off, no one would know who the fuck you are.
Yeah, that's the problem right there.
We could get a disguise kit for you, to be honest.
If you guys want to fancy yourselves up, any makeup or anything, it'll only help sell the bit. So, a lot of bodies, especially by some weird kooks, tend to be fancied up for shit. So,
We could get a disguise kit on New Creed if you don't want people to see your actual face. We could change it up quite a bit.
It's not really a thing that makeup can fix. Also, quite a few scars. So,
what's on the inside that counts?
That's one
We're
way to
just gonna
put it.
cut points at this person.
The morbid humor is wonderful.
I'm sure the organ traffickers say the same thing.
Yep. Plus, they'll be able to tell by skin pigmentation and everything else that you're a healthy specimen. So, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
Surface scars aren't really that important. I don't think they skin people.
some other problems
No,
though, as
thank-
Creed's gonna
thank
kind
you.
of roll up his sleeves and show like literal claws, little spikes coming out of his hands.
From earlier, they said that they only care about the organs, not the appendages.
Okay,
I mean, probably fetch a high price for a lycanthrope body.
not a like. Creed's gonna kind of like put one leg up on the table and kind of point at his leg. This is actual hair. Like, and I have antlers.
Yeah,
You can't see them, but I have actual antlers.
Like-
yeah, I thought you were a lycanthrope. You know, lycanthropy is more than just wolves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, there's sharks. So.
Yeah, but elk and deer.
I mean, there might be
okay.
actually elf lycanthrope. I have not checked it actually.
I've researched no reported cases.
And plus, I mean, I'm sure they won't care. Lycanthropes will probably just give an extra price if nothing else. For being unique. And I'm sure they won't do all the research into finding why lycanthrope elk don't work or something. And plus, you know magic, it switches up all the time.
I think we can figure this out. I don't think we have to make the decision of who's going, but
I want to be dead.
Oh, don't worry, you
we
will.
know. We know here.
Yeah, interesting plot points for this chapter already, huh?
Well,
Kumara, you had a
You never
question
answered
earlier?
my question, Brick.
It was answered. It was answered previous.
Jericho, what was
we're gonna be naked from not.
I mean, dress yourselves how you wish. Probably just rags, loincloth, something of that sort. Just nothing overtly large that would be, added strange.
I have a question.
Yes.
How are we supposed to convince them that we actually killed these people if we won't only have their dead bodies and not any like scars or anything directly from a fight or like by
well,
killing blows?
As I said, undertakers. You don't necessarily have to have killed them. Plus,
Fair
magical spells always exist.
Fair enough, I guess.
I've known quite a few people who
I could hit you a few
I-
times.
look at someone and just they die.
Oh, I have
I'll hit you
I
a
have a
few
few
times.
ideas actually.
It's
Never
freaking
mind.
authentic.
I think we have all the information we need, though. I think we can get on the move and discuss the rest of it between ourselves.
Just one of you just bring a flute and say that you insulted someone to death.
Or poison. Poison's always an option.
I don't
Poisons,
think
yeah.
that's.
Again, I could hit you. Make it authentic.
I could hit you, but then it might be a bit too
Just
often.
for your information, when you put on the hat, it will also make it look like you have like the proper mask and everything for it too. So,
Oh, that's nice.
and the whole outfit, like it will, yeah. So your faces, identities will be concealed. Looking over at like Perrin and Zoroman.
Also, question. So what's the actual price that bodies actually go for reference? Because I don't think any of us have really checked that price recently.
I
Or
haven't
will we
really
find out
neither.
there?
I haven't really neither. In all of our field reports, I don't think looking for the price that they sell the bodies at was really an issue
Okay.
that we looked for.
I mean,
Available
I-
information there. Got it.
organs are pretty up there.
I mean, it's a whole fucking body, so.
Yeah. I guess nobody would know.
We can find out on the way.
Fucking, she's got this shit-eating grin on her fucking face.
Jericho's going to die.
Okay, now let's go back to Snowmantle. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Teleport.
Zork.
Zorp.
No one else had any questions left, right?
I
We're all
wanted
good.
to cast Detect Thoughts on her for some reason. I don't know why that was missed.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
that's-
You can cast Detect Thoughts. Why? You can do it.
But then she'll know I casted it.
Yeah, but it'll just be funny.
You know, every single time I'm like, I'm not gonna do it. Never mind. And then I listen to someone. It ends badly. But you know what, Angel?
I didn't. For the
You know
record,
what?
I do not
Rick.
recommend this action.
Rick, let's cast Detect Thoughts.
I do not recommend this action. For the record.
Is there a save for that anymore? I don't know.
Yep, there is. Wisdom save.
What is it? Oh, no. Wisdom save on a rogue? Ugh.
It's a rogue. I thought.
Rogues rogues usually have good dex and usually charisma. Wisdom is not biased. I don't think they get proficiency in wisdom. saves.
Yeah, they do. 27.
Oh.
Yeah.
They get it way later. Also.
Any. Oh, that guy's really high level then.
Slippery mind, baby.
Okay, teleport.
Just straight up, just tried it up and then just dipped.
It's like a
Green
little.
Lake just kind of looked. I was just curious, and then just teleports away.
I was just curious. Teleport.
I was just curious. And gets cut off.
Bear just snaps his fingers and like.
And what? They're gone.
It won't be hard to find this new card. I mean, it's gonna be over by the stables for you guys.
Yeah, that's a stable place to put it.
So like,
So,
so I see.
Yeah. Quick thing to the others. Just I'm guessing this is the kind of mission where we don't want the whole city knowing we're leaving.
Most likely, yeah.
Probably not.
I would say we should leave at night, but
Ah, yes, under the cover of darkness and snow.
It's-
Just gonna look up at the moon.
Yeah, it's snowing.
We're just gonna kind of quietly say, can you just be like a little bit dimmer?
the moon
Appreciate-
gets slightly dimmer.
Meow.
The moon does not change.
Ow.
Creed, God of the moon.
Oh, Creed's gonna pull out his seven. Okay.
Divine intervention. Moon gets dimmer.
Do me a solid, Saloon.
I feel like she's done enough for Creed.
Jericho says that, gets brighter.
So, what you guys doing?
We're just gonna like head out of town while it's non-busy outside still, cause it,
Yeah, that's what
Just had an idea.
we should probably buy some fragrances and some makeup and such while we're here actually. Kumar, your shop actually has that stuff, right?
It's not specific. It's like for probably disguise kits. I never really. Yes, I do run it and stock it, but we recently had the expansions and haven't had much of a chance to look at current stocks, so I'm not too sure. But it does have adventures in here, so we might have.
what you guys want to buy from it?
Buy from him? We're literally getting this for the mission. Fucker.
Yeah, I know.
We're trying to. Would his shop have like fragrances?
Like, disguise
and,
kit.
like disguise kit,
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
fragrances,
all
a
in the makeup
disguise
section.
kit, a makeup. Oh, they have a makeup
Okay.
section. That's
I need
amazing.
you guys to imagine, right? Okay, I have always imagined the Meriden's Menagerie as a mix between a Walmart and a Rite Aid.
I don't remember. I don't know what the second shop is. Okay.
So wait, you
what
said
do
a
do you know what a Walgreens is?
yes.
Yeah.
A Rite Aid is like a Walgreens. It's
For the
same
record,
membership.
Brick, I don't think anyone outside of like California knows what the fuck a Rite Aid is.
I didn't know that Rite Aid was a California chain. I thought it was. I've seen a couple.
It's like
across-
us and HEB.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've never fucking heard of that. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
HEB is just Walmart, but usually cheaper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and better usually.
Actually, good enough. It is usually better.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm imagining in the Meriden Menagerie, like you can go over and buy like fresh produce in one corner, and then like in the exact opposite, you can go and buy like.
So
furniture.
who runs your shop while you're gone?
Several miscellaneous workers.
That's fine. I'll just throw some workers over there. I have a few extra.
I'm not joking.
Yeah. He is.
So yeah, we grab some makeup, we grab some fragrances, we grab a disguise kit, and then we leave while nobody's looking.
We're not stealing from my shop.
It's
It's-
simply advanced borrowing tactics.
Hey, Brick, while they're doing, go talk to Tess real quick.
Okay.
That's a bit far away.
I can make it there and back within a few minutes. It's not a joke.
We know it's not, man.
So what you needed to talk to Tess for?
Also, Tess isn't always up on the mountain. He also stays at like Creed's Plaza.
I thought
Has a room, though.
Forge was nearby the fucking bar, but I think I've been wrong about that for a while.
Nope, it's up on the mountain.
That
But
makes
also-
one scene we did not make any sense, but that's fine.
I said this. Well, she does have a smaller one by Creed's bar, like underneath. Remember?
Yeah.
So it could have been that one too. Her fancy one is up on the mountain. So yeah. Oh,
What you need to stop by her for?
Gonna ask Tess if she happens to know how to make chains that don't break.
Oh no.
That is. I mean, everything can break if you try hard enough, dude.
Yes, but last time the adamantine cold iron ones just melted into butter. So I'm saying, could Tess make anything stronger than that?
Heat resistant, I think you mean?
If she doesn't know if there is a material that strong in existence.
I think Tess would probably realize he means enchanting. Which typically makes things stronger and more resistant.
I mean, yeah, that exists, but at the same time, she doesn't even know, like, if it melted adamantine and shit like that,
Enchanted items are typically melted.
Technically, adamantine isn't magical, though. Neither is cold iron, even though I think cold iron definitely does magical damage, even though it's not magic. Weirdly.
It's weird. Magical items are very resistant to different things.
Yeah,
Creed's gonna like probably take some stuff from her forge though.
It's not stealing, it's borrowing.
Hey, wait. To be clear, I paid for that forge first, so yoink, run.
What are you yoinking?
Cold iron, adamantine, and silver.
The pure ore, or like chains, or what?
Yep, just use the ore. Just running.
I imagine they start running after you, but then you just outpace them.
Yeah, very quickly.
Yep.
I'm gonna like throw a note backwards as he's running and then just kind of keep going.
I mean, technically you did give them these materials.
Yeah.
Yeah, that realization that hit in a couple seconds. Just be like, I guess this is gonna be theirs.
I don't know how this works.
I'd like to believe she was using it like working on something and Creed just stole it.
So anyways, we're gonna get in the car and we leave now.
Yep.
You guys wanting to head out for today?
Yep.
Yes. So anyways, how long do we have to plan out a path, or are you just gonna give us a time?
I'm asking, yeah, what's your guys' path?
Okay, Maddie, pull out the map. We're time to do pathing.
Okay.
Because it's a once a chapter ordeal.
Okay, let's go, Maddie. Okay, so I'm thinking
Oh.
because he said that the empty place is a plains area, that's probably gonna be.
You can move through it, yes.
So okay, here's the thing. We could, since Creed knows this area very well. That's where he lives.
Yeah, we
So
could go
cutting through
straight
there
through
and
them.
going through the right paths would not be hard.
Yeah, so let's
but-
go straight through there.
Here's the thing. I would recommend we go like this way,
Why?
and then just we can go around this. Because look, otherwise we'd have to cross.
No. Look at. I think there's a little. I think there seems to be like a. Would there be any ways to get across that water right there, Brick? In that
there's
little-
a ferry.
There's a
So,
ferry there.
Yep, there is a ferry.
Oh, so we could go through the mountain, and then
by
go down
ferry,
that.
I mean the F-R-R-E-Y and not an actual fucking fae.
Look, I'm saying go this way, and then we just maybe avoid this area specifically.
Yeah, that sounds very bad.
We don't need another frenzy virus. We're good.
Yeah.
Maybe we could stop by whatever this town is. Never mind. Let's not stop by that.
What is
town.
Mage Doom. What?
Just
Wow.
straight up a place called fucking Mage Doom.
So, Brick, can we get any information on this city?
I don't fucking know anything about it, man.
This is where we
Yeah,
use commune with nature before we get too close.
Okay, so Maddie, I'm thinking alternate path that was probably quicker is just going cut through the mountain, the upper part of the mountain, and just go straight through it. Basically straight through there and then go through that area right there. And I would say take a right, actually.
Okay,
Take a
so-
right there and then go to the where that empty crack is, because that's plains, and then go all the way down.
Well, I say it's plains, it's sand.
It's
Or
plains.
so.
It's mostly plains and sand, so I'd say
You-
that's
you
our
mean-
easiest path.
You mean it's like a desert, but not dry?
So
Yeah, it's a wet desert. Yeah.
yeah, because there's no direct pathing here, I think it's probably better because trees are a pain in the ass.
Do we want to stop by this town?
Yeah, probably.
Let's-
I mean, it's in the middle, so we might as well.
Sir, trees are cool though.
path.
Trees are really annoying to get through with a wagon when there's no trail.
Oh,
Around Mage Doom because
I mean, you guys could do the same path you guys did last chapter.
I think I have
just
favored
instead of-
terrain in forest, actually.
Except, yeah, you might.
No, I have favored terrain in forest. I can just get us through the forest.
When you take ranger initiate for a favorite terrain. Well,
Yeah, guys, I can just get us through the forest, actually. You can, just race that section, we can cut straight through the forest.
you want to go through the.
Do we want to
You
go to
wanna-
Mage Doom?
I'm saying you want to go through the
Sean would.
forest.
Yeah.
it would be funny.
I have favorite terrain in the woods, so we should have the same pace as the other way, actually, until we get to the other side.
Sean would.
Charge wood. It
Okay.
would probably cut off some time, too.
Okay. Let's just go through Mage Doom. Yep.
We don't have to go through Mage Doom, specifically.
It's funny though.
We can make a pit stop there if we'd like. There's a city there we can probably stop by there, though.
Okay, this path look good to everyone?
Yeah, that's about the path, yeah. Okay, now let's do
Cool.
a straight fucking line.
basically. Okay, so let's do a measurement.
I definitely didn't do this though. Crit could stop by his house.
It's fine, that doesn't actually add that much time on. Okay, so let's do a calculation. Get a line for measurement. Okay, so that's 960. Now move it back.
Wait. No.
Wait.
Yeah, no. Here's how we do this.
Make a line at the thing and then just calculate it from there.
No, it's called we just cut out these middle parts. So if that's okay, that's a bend right there.
It's an estimated time. It's gonna. There's a lot of other
Yeah.
things that can happen, so it's just an E ETA.
Seeing the distance, and then you guys have you guys know your wolf and elk speed. So
Okay, now cut
And I gave
cut
them
that
the
line in-
local-
cut that line in at the end
Yeah.
now.
Oh,
Oh no! Undo.
Nope, it made it big. Okay, now we have to bring it all the way back. That's wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand.
Can you cut that line? I don't know how that works.
and then he's just gonna put it on top. Yep.
Okay, so let's just go to 480. Just round.
That's
round.
I'm gonna round it to 500. So
Yeah.
that's okay. So
About 1,500 miles.
yeah, about 1,500. Given all the turns that you guys are gonna have to make, yeah, 1,500.
Okay, 1,500. So let's do a calculation with the elk and wolf now.
Yeah. What is the lowest speed between them?
Let me
Let me
check.
check.
What's your elk speed?
Let me check.
I'm at 50 feet.
50.
50.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so what's their work time they can do per day?
Are we presuming 8 hours of travel a day? How many
Uh-huh.
hours of travel per day?
Probably at least 12.
Okay.
If not, how much travel do you?
What are their constitutions?
Let's see here. Con of 16. Con of
And
16.
elk?
16.
Okay, you guys can do it for as many hours as they have con. So
3
say
hours?
You guys can do 16
Oh, okay.
hours score. Yeah. So
Okay,
per
so-
day, right? That's gonna be
Okay, so we need to buff them
1600.
to 24 con.
That's 1600 feet.
Okay, so how many remembrances you got, by the way, Maddie?
0! I just used them.
Damn it. We're just gonna buff our movement so we have like.
Yeah, the thing
We'll
is,
get
if
to,
they have
like,
maxed
5.
out con, do they just walk forever? Is that how
No,
that
it's
works?
20 hours. Oh, I guess we can get to 24.
That's what I'm saying.
They still need to sleep technically, so.
Yeah, but it's saying theoretically they could.
Okay, so that's times 10, which would equal 1.
Here, I'm doing the math. I'm doing the math.
I'm doing it, yeah. Times 10, which would equal 1 minute, times 60, which would
Angel.
equal an hour, times
Angel,
16.
let him do the math.
I got it.
so
Angel, let him do the math.
Okay, so I'm realizing doing the math is gonna fucking be bullshit.
It's 480,000 feet per day. And how many feet are in a mile?
5,280.
5,000
Yeah, yeah, no.
divided by
Yeah.
5,280.
Yeah, okay.
90 miles a day.
Hey, okay, how about this, guys? Wait, if we're doing 90 miles a day, hold on.
It's technically 91 rounded, but.
Okay,
So, what was the
Okay,
total
that's
distance?
so we're gonna be going, what? It's gonna take 17 days of travel.
Even with the doubled movement?
Oh, did not calculate for double movement.
I did.
Well, shouldn't that be half to that?
No,
I think that's- I think you already
did
have
my own calculations. 17 days.
Okay,
Okay.
I got 16.6 myself.
Woo! We
Well,
just
not
stopped that.
Yeah, I just rounded up. Alright.
17
Oh.
days, boys. Not bad.
2 days.
We should really have just gotten both of our animals in mobile feed.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, elk can
I
only move
didn't.
40 feet.
Yeah, so,
I believe you're faster than travel horses.
in that case then, for everything going on,
Wait, did it? Oh, no, I didn't. Never mind. I thought I got more feet.
do we do it today, guys? Do we do it
Traveling?
today? The classic system.
It's up to you, Brick. You said you didn't want to do it anymore.
I just
If you don't want
cut
to,
out the ridiculous ones.
but and plus I'd have to write a new table for this. Or I'd have to write new ones for this area in particular because difference. Or do you just want to roll on a table you have?
Tara, Z, are you guys?
Yes.
Z, you're kind of echoing, by the way.
Me?
Yeah.
Alright, here, hold on. Fix that.
Is
Um,
Tara here?
I am.
Alright. Well,
Sorry
Yeah,
for
guys
the
were
boring
too quiet for a
math
while.
section. We have to do
Yeah.
it once a chapter.
Is
Hey
this
guys, it
better
only
on
took us
Echo Wing or
20
Demo?
minutes.
Hey,
It
would-
seems to be good now.
Do you guys think
Okay.
we need to grab anything from Creed's house? I'm grabbing the
Um,
candy. But that's about it.
Are you gonna get slapped upside the head when you enter?
Why would I do that?
Running in, taking forge materials, and then running out.
What's the chance that Tess is there before us?
so
I'm gonna roll a d2
I think
real
I
quick.
think I could definitely skip the first day of travel. Cause like your guys are not gonna run into anything big there. So that leads us with 16
I'm pretty
days.
sure everything in the mountain is scared of Creed.
We have a bunch of wolves, dragons, giants, and griffins.
Patrolling the mountain.
Yeah, also a Dannery and a Luna, which are arguably scarier than some of those.
Yeah. Do we want to come up with a convincing story on how we managed to take down a Creed and a Jericho?
Well, I feel like if you kick the Jericho hard enough,
Yeah, but because we want to like come up with a story of how we killed
Why are
them
we
without
talking about
damaging
kicking
organs.
Jericho? What?
because you're short. Jericho is short. Have you never kicked a
Oh
fun
my God.
short person's fun?
Tara
I
does
am
not
the
listen to
short
half the
person.
shit.
Yes.
We have a discussion, and then and then you just listen as soon as we're like, Jericho.
Tara, for context, you guys are probably gonna be the dead bodies. They're trying to come up with an idea of a convincing story on how you guys obtained the dead bodies.
Oh.
So how?
I don't know if I
Oh,
want to be the
Why are we
dead
talking
body.
about King Jericho?
It's a story.
I don't know if I want to be the dead body. Is the thing.
It would be, but I think because Marin needs a spell casting focus, so I don't think he would be optimal play here. I really need a weapon. I don't do good with just nothing on me. I need at least a dagger, but I need it. My crossbow would be optimal.
And Kamari is optimal with the several magic items she has on her.
I have a sword arm.
Creed, I'm pretty sure, is known for killing someone with a table.
Yep.
That was the mask.
A fucking table.
Okay, here's the thing. Creed takes off his mask. No one is gonna recognize him because everyone who has, he's either you guys are dead. So
I mean, that's a good way to make sure everyone who's in there's dead.
Yeah.
yeah, that's the thing. Creed kills anyone that sees his face that he didn't actively let see his face. So if these people see Creed's face, they're
Plus,
gonna die.
we can just
Creed
put like
tries not to kill people.
we can put a bag over you, or we can like put a cloth over you until it comes time for them to see you, and then they see you, and then those people are gonna die anyway. So
I really don't want to kill them, but that more be on Jericho. Jericho, how do you feel about killing people? Creed's just okay. Here's the thing. Creed's just gonna turn to Jericho. Hey Jericho,
Yeah.
how do you feel about killing people?
I've killed people, Creed.
Yeah, with like any moral hangups on the subject?
Not really, no.
Doesn't really phase you?
No.
Okay, so I myself try not to kill people if it's not really necessary, so if these people see my face, then I'm kind of relying on you two. I'm not saying obviously I'll fight them, but I just
Jericho just gives the thumbs up, just like, I got you, homie.
He's just gonna kind of like grab Jericho and pull her closer, hug.
Jericho's gonna hug back. Like, Jericho's just like,
it's
"Pat,
not
pat, don't
gay
worry."
anymore.
Jericho's just like, pat, don't worry, buddy. I got you.
For committing the murders for me. That's nice.
Get you a friend, I'll murder people for you.
It's a murder.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Murder buddies.
I can't wait to get the optimal prices for dead bodies.
Especially if reading the Jericho.
I mean, they're pretty
Creed and
expensive in
Jericho
real
is
life.
optimal. Because the thing is, I'm thinking about how I'm going to barter with you with your dead bodies, and my main thing is because Creed's really muscular, which probably will help, and Jericho is very dexterous, which will probably help.
And Jericho's also never drank alcohol, never smoked, so those organs
Jericho
are in
is-
prime condition.
His prime body, and Creed is like I've worked so hard on this constitution that my entire body is perfect.
My scars heal faster sometimes. Like, Creed. His body is almost always perfect just because he's constantly healing, so.
Yeah. He has literally the perfect constitution.
Yeah, Creed's blood just kind of heals him, and no one knows why.
And that's how we got a healing potion machine.
You're gonna just, he's not a troll, you can't just turn his blood into potions.
Hey guys, I'm gonna
Why
be right.
not?
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be like 5-10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, next day 2, anything happen?
I think I'm gonna get a wisdom tooth.
What?
That's a fun thing to figure out mid-session.
I was just feeling around with the back of my teeth, and I'm like, oh, that's a new tooth.
Guys, I thought session was almost over, because usually by the time we get to the traveling part, it's like been an hour of just arguing on the path we're gonna take and everything. And then doing the math and,
To be fair, so I'm not saying that Noob wasn't here, so I'm just saying correlation, causation, I don't know.
We're also missing 2 others. Not really
Man,
missing,
you-
but
Jesus Christ.
I feel like the fact that there
Are
fewer
3 people missing?
technically.
I'm
I
not
wouldn't
sure.
Okay, if we're considering the other 2 missing, then I think we would have to consider Leofear missing too. And we know very well where Leofear is. In the ground. Yeah.
Anyways,
Anywho,
day 2, what happens?
Tara just leave.
I'm here.
Oh,
Z left.
I was just making my bed.
Yeah, they're making their way
Lindsay-
downtown, walking fast, pace as fast as
Lindsay-
Making my
Lindsay's-
bed while the sex I'm about to
Yeah.
have.
You guys can post me some of those fucking threats
I-
and moons then.
Oh, you want me to post
Yes.
threats and moons? I thought we weren't doing that.
Maddie was a little
Give
too
me a bit.
excited for
Give me
that.
a second.
We'll do it for this session because I don't really have anything important for this part of the path.
okay, Brooke, how many thrusts and how many boons?
2
Very important question. 2?
2 each? Got it.
Okay.
2
give me a
each,
second.
and when Z comes back, we'll tell him to send in some food.
Can I opt out of this? I just literally have no fucking idea.
I can take them.
If you're opting out, there's not going to be added to the table.
Fair enough. I really hope this boon doesn't get fixed, because that would be interesting. Anyhow. I want more. They have so many other ideas. Rick, am I good? It's not the first time that's been put
I mean-
twice.
I mean, alright.
Right. Oh, I have actually. Brooke, can I have just one more of each?
Is it bad that I literally can't come up? I have an easier time coming up with the bad ones than the good ones right now. Like, I have my bad ones that I've been wanting to use for a while, but it's like the good ones, it's like,
What is
Hey-
equally as good as bad?
Yeah.
Hey, Brooke.
No.
Come on, bro.
No?
Give him one more. Come on. One
No,
sec.
I'm good.
Okay, but I promise these ones are like actually good.
What is it?
Yeah.
We run into a gym mine full abandoned gyms.
Everyone went silent.
I'm writing.
We find a
I need to make sure I'm spelling this name right.
horse and a camel. That is willing to trade for us at a good price.
I am back.
Nice.
Hey, 30 moons. We'll send them 2 each.
Oh god. I'm never good at coming.
Breck, does that work?
We'll see.
Okay. I think those were good, okay? I really like the threat, and I really like the bow. Also, there's like a... If you're rolling a d20, there's a good, like, 5% or 10% chance something amazing happens. Because as we've seen, some people perceive that as a threat, some people don't. Specifically the blind child. Not child. Blind woman. No, they're both blind women now. The tall blind woman.
Oh, yeah, that definitely separates them. Yeah.
Yeah, the height is the difference.
The height is the difference, yeah. How do you think of mine though, Brick? I think those are pretty good. I swear to God.
I know there's a typo, but then I'm sorry there's a vision in my head that is too funny. Not.
Don't make fun of the dyslexic kid making a fucking typo when you ask him to write something quickly, Brick.
I'm not,
And not
I'm
giving
not
us a
gonna make
warning that
fun
we're
of it.
doing this beforehand, because I thought we stopped doing this, Brick.
I love threats and boons.
I'm not gonna make fun of it. I'm not gonna make fun of it, but I'm gonna
Right.
run with it.
Don't. Fuck's sake. Do I need to double check where the fucking typo is? Oh, you mean that? You're a fucking bitch.
Sorry, Jim. I can't.
Well, you know what it meant,
I
Brick.
can't not consider the idea of roided up men being mined out. All right, I can't not consider that as an option.
A diamond is a gem.
That's... wow.
Brick, I spelled it correctly. It says
So, Breck, we can do things while we're traveling, right?
Yeah.
fuck you.
Cool. Creed's gonna be kind of, just like sketching in a little notebook. Just designs for a sword. Just gonna, be thinking about stuff like that. Kind of find a design he likes.
There, Brick. Prick. Sorry, I didn't double check my text to speech to make sure it did everything correctly.
Wait, that was text to speech.
Yes.
Man, your text to speech fucking hates you.
I use text to speech when I need to write quickly. Cause dyslexic person doesn't know how to type some shit. Bitch.
Hmm.
I feel like we should have probably gotten this written out before session started.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, I thought we weren't doing it anymore, so that's why I didn't write mine beforehand. I think I know what Maddie did, but I'm not gonna say anything.
You should DM me. I'm not gonna confirm or deny, but you should DM me.
See, you gotta come up.
I'm typing them out now, but I've used a couple ideas a bit too much for my liking, so I'm trying to come up with ones that I have never used before, so it's taking a second.
Angel, I haven't. I don't know if you've DM'd me yet, but if you assume I'm gonna put more dragons, it's not.
No. Look what I DM'd you.
Okay.
Alright, at least I think that was you. Yeah, that was you. I had to make sure it
How
wasn't
did
the
I
other
not
person.
think of that? How did I not think of
Wait,
that?
you
I'm
didn't
so
think of
disappointed
that?
in myself. I'm so
I thought for
disappointed in
sure.
myself.
I thought for sure.
I'm so sad.
That was why I didn't put it, because I thought you already did.
I'm so sad now. We missed that opportunity.
It's fine, we
What-
have the way
what
back
was
still.
it?
Don't,
What
no,
was
we
the
can't
app?
say it. We can't say it.
Yeah.
I can't say it because someone else will put it in.
Yeah. It's one of those things. I thought for sure you were gonna put that though. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, that's on me.
So we're gonna write all this, and then Brick's gonna say, actually, I had a pre-made area right here that we're gonna spend all the session on.
It probably takes this.
Imagine if we just did a giant U and did the most inefficient path possible, but it just like avoided all of Brick's planning.
Yeah, can we post the path?
Yeah.
Maddie, go.
Sorry, I'm just trying to finish this real quick.
People in the future. This is what I thought Maddie was gonna do. I'm very disappointed in him. Okay, we got all the things in?
I'm typing up the last two. I am sorry it's taking so long.
You're good.
My cat's just kind of looking at me right now. How you doing, cat? This is gonna kill my viewer retention.
Good.
Well, what do you want to talk about in the meantime, Angel?
What's the current diplomatic state of Ukraine?
My dick.
I don't think the viewers were wondering that.
What,
I-
my dick?
Yes.
Okay, so I think it's a pretty interesting situation. I mean, having a president that was previously a comedian is kind of funny.
Okay.
I think that was the
Okay.
goal as a
We're,
comedian. you know?
we're getting into politics now, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Shit.
you don't leave D&D players just silently sitting, otherwise they.
But
get
yeah,
pissed
so
off.
I think that's pretty funny, and kind of ironic because he played a character who was just a random guy who became president of Ukraine, and then became president of Ukraine.
Why does that sound like a romantic comedy for some reason, not just a comedy movie?
Yeah. I feel like this
Okay,
whole scene is just like a comedy movie somehow.
Here, distraction. Wait, that's the wrong path, isn't it? No, that's the right path.
No, that's right, Pat.
Yeah, here, this is what Creed's kind of, not exactly this. It's more just like little diagrams of swords, but it doesn't really decide.
Well, I
yet.
also guess I found this cool image in art earlier. I don't know.
What image?
I would send it to you, but my Discord
My
seems to
dick
be
pic.
frozen. Here we go.
I don't think that should be
I
an art.
found
What do you mean? It's an art
I found
piece.
this. Found this in art earlier.
Yeah.
What happens to this character?
It's just oddly cool.
Yep. That's
Weird little demigod.
That is.
Even though I don't think they're actually. I'm gonna send it.
They're just really powerful.
Yeah, I
I'm
would
gonna
take a.
send it to Hunter.
1 second. Let me just.
I already did. I already got the screenshot.
No. You have
What?
to take a screenshot now, man.
There's where I put all my fucking character sheets. Oh,
Where'd
shit.
you put all your character sheets, Brick?
In my dice box.
Brick, you said this last time you looked at your dice box. have said this every time you've looked at your dice box.
Alright. Let's do a nice little fucking roll.
We don't even get to see the roll. That's so sad.
But yeah, Maddie, what's your opinion on the Capitol attack in the United States of America? Or do we
What?
want to talk about the time that I believe it was in Brazil, the Capitol got attacked by the people? Like last year?
How did I forget that happened?
Yeah, the Brazilians just kind of like took over the Capitol.
I meant the one in the U.S., but yeah, that was.
Yeah, a lot of people got arrested.
I find it interesting that people don't talk about the one in Mexico.
When was that one?
Not the cartels, but
Yeah, but the cartels do that. It's not surprising. Nobody really looks at Mexico because cartels.
that
That
is
and-
the government.
It's kind of surprising how bad the crime is in a nation that's right next to the United States.
Who has
Right.
very bad crime.
Yeah,
Also-
Alright, guys.
As someone who is from there, it's not that bad.
you know, just get kidnapped and get your
I am
kidneys taken.
I'm terrified because of the way Brick just spoke.
Alright, guys. So,
D-roll.
along your nice little travels, as you guys are coming to cross nearby, a nice little big river lake area, right?
Mhm.
You guys see a peculiar sight. Standing tall and proud in the middle of one of these lakes is a very tall tree, about 100 feet up. You guys can see that it has a pretty well-made treehouse. Strange as it is, there doesn't seem to be a ladder up to it, or any form of rope to it.
Person who can fly.
I think that's all of us.
Yeah, like literally every one of us has means of flight.
Me
Yeah,
standing
that's
here
the
not having a means
easiest.
of flight.
I'm
You have a
sorry.
grappling hook.
Oh, you're right. I have a
Hey.
grappling hook. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I
Some
can
of
also
you guys
run up
have
walls.
flight.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah,
of you guys
gliders.
have flight. Some of you guys have flights.
I'm gonna shoot
Yeah.
a grappling hook and get up there.
The marshals have flight. That's pretty cool.
You guys just all hop off. Are you guys wearing your guys' disguises yet, or are you guys just like?
I'm not.
I mean, I'm not.
What do you want me to dress?
What? You want me to dress like someone who like trades organs right now?
Probably
Yeah,
not.
that's a great idea.
That's an amazing idea that could never go wrong.
Here's a question.
We leave Marin in the cart because he's too recognizable.
Yeah, he's too
That-
recognizable.
that's
I'm
why
pretty
he's not
sure.
here.
Yeah, he's too recognizable. Anyone who spots him would just go, "Oh, look, it's the guy who like cured whatever."
It's the sure the entire world, but
Oh
also
no, I
every-
gave you a
So,
mask and
as
told
you
you to
guys-
go wear masks. Oh.
COVID.
COVID.
Shush, guys. God. God, I leave you guys quiet for like 5 minutes, and then you guys are like, politics. Anyway, yeah, you guys are able to get up. Zorman, your grappling hook actually shakes this tree a little bit. In which you guys hear scream from a person within, clattering of pots and pans as then the noise stops.
I'm gonna grapple on there and then just kind of like walk-ish run type of thing, just like run up the side of the tree. Because I also have grapple.
There is no entrance on the bottom.
So I'm gonna go to the side.
There just seem to be windows, though they do seem to be closed.
I'm gonna like peek open one of the windows and see what's inside.
Well, sorry. When I mean closed, I mean like you know, like those like
I have
board
trimmer
ones.
suits.
Yes, you do.
What's
You can
inside?
detect. There's a nice couch. There seems to be some form of punching bag in the corners. There's a large pile of kitchen utensils in one of the corners, and then something in the middle of that pile that does not seem to be a kitchen utensil.
Is it a person?
It seems to be of the humanoid shape, yes.
There's a person. I'd kind of telepathically say the rest of the group because I can do that now. There's a person in there surrounded by kitchen utensils.
He's just gonna kind of give Zorman a look like, what?
Zorman would shrug. As I'm gonna go to the top now of the building. Is there an entrance up there?
There's not an entrance up there either.
I'm gonna go. Fuck you. I'm going to use Fey, or sorry, not Fey. Whatever. Basically Fey magic, and just teleport inside. Fuck you.
Use your first step. Alright.
Yeah, Fey step.
Alright, cool. You're in.
Where was the
You
door?
hear another eep from the pile. There is no door.
Fuck. I just telepathically. There's no door in here to get in.
Oh,
here.
maybe it's a druid that can teleport between trees.
Oh, that actually. Yeah, it's not.
That is probably what this is.
Hello? Hello? I believe there's someone in here. As I would then walk over to a window and open it.
Yeah, you can see that the one of the windows is boarded up.
Walk over to the other window, open it, then kind of a whistle.
You heard a "Who are you?" sort of resounding in this room.
Oh, we're just traveling by. We just kind of saw this and figured we would check it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a likely story. Can I? Yeah. Shake the whole tree. You giants?
No, I have grappling
Who are
hook.
you? The fuck is that?
Kind of pulls it out, then launches it to the other side of the room.
You kind of see one of the pots in the pile just sort of get moved to the side. As you can see, it's on top of someone's head. They're kind of poking their eyes out to look.
Yeah, we kind of just like shoot it out, then just like slowly let it retract back. Great way to get
You
up.
fish for it.
Sorry, I have enough fish right now. Frankly, too many fish, if you ask me.
He's gonna...
As I'm just gonna telepathically say, Creed, do not come in here right now.
Oh,
That
I
is
was
the
gonna...
worst idea.
Okay, well then, Creed's gonna kind of look at the others. Just kind of shrug. I feel like we should not go in, but maybe get ready to.
As I'm gonna walk over and just say, would you mind showing yourself?
You just broke into someone's home and said, "Show yourself."
Nah, Zorman's just really bored. They've been on the road for a few days.
It's been 2 days.
It's been 2 days. Zorman's just vaguely bored, so they're curious. So how do you get in here? We didn't see any doors.
Do you really need to know that though?
Not particularly, I'm just...
I don't really know you.
fair enough. Yeah, I'll just leave if we have nothing else to do here. Didn't know someone was in here.
Yeah.
Kind of just take a step back and then just take a running jump out the window and then open lighting.
Hey, Brick.
You guys see some like you see some nose like just poke out the window and peek over.
He's gonna walk up to the tree.
It's in the water. It is in a lake.
Okay, fine. He's gonna use the spear to just kind of float over to the tree,
Okay.
and then he's just gonna pull out his knife and just stab the tree. Not hard, just lightly.
No!
Why?
You guys are deciding to just fuck with this guy. You
Okay,
stab a tree.
Okay
None
guys, this
happened.
is someone's home. Let's just leave, honestly. Not with our time.
Nothing happens, Brick?
You stabbed a tree. Congratulations.
Stab the tree.
Well, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Currently underneath the treehouse now. Yeah.
Can I just like so one of the windows is boarded up, right?
Yes.
One of them. There are two windows.
Is the other one open now?
Yes, and you see it. You see a little nose poking out over it.
Can I just like float up quietly and just kind of like peek in the little window?
Creed, you're going to scare the shit out of the person.
Are you
Remember your
trying-
fucking mask.
Are you
dumbass.
trying to do it stealthily?
But you want me to roll still?
Yeah. If you're trying. If you're trying.
I'm not helping you.
This is the worst idea, Maddie.
And
You have no reason to do this.
oh, Brick. Is it still snowing?
Yeah. Well, it is not in a position to where you can get snow camouflage. We are
Okay.
in the air.
23.
23.
19.
Lucky bastard.
All right. Cool. So you float up, right? Poking your head up in front of him. See, little green man with a nice long nose, long ears.
Z, you're echoing again.
Sorry, a what, man?
A little green man. Long
Oh.
nose, long ears. Your antlers poke up. He fucking screams and throws a pot at you.
You got a 23.
20!
Maddie, you know what you must do. Absorb the natural 20.
I can't do that. And also, I'm not going to. Why would I?
Roll to confirm.
I guess I have to do that.
You want to know the best part about this?
What?
That doesn't beat my AC, but it still hits.
Does not confirm.
Okay, it does not confirm, but I was just...
Sorry. Is anyone gonna question why this thing has a +8 to pot attacks?
It seems like he's not throwing the pot himself, but
Oh, okay.
He's
Catapult?
probably casting catapult.
some form of spell. Some form of spell.
Maddie, just fucking leave. Stop fucking
No, I don't know how
bothering
much
this
damage I
man.
took.
Some form of spell. Also, Maddie strength save.
Asking Maddie to make a strength save.
Cool. Alright,
25.
easy to see. So you don't get knocked off your spear, you take 11 bludgeoning damage to the fucking face. As you hear the glittering of pots and pans as it seems he dove back into it. As a couple more start floating up.
Does he have animate object? Would I wait? Okay, since Danarite has that, would Creed recognize it, or is it something else?
It seems similarly accurate.
Creed just gonna like stick his head in the window and just be like, "Do you have animate object?"
Can you leave my home now?
Well, technically,
What
I'm
do you
not in your
want?
home. Only partially.
What
in
do you
your home.
want? Demon wolf man thing.
I'm not a demon.
The horns.
I'm an elf. Would you like to be my friend? Creed's gonna kind of put his hand out for a handshake.
All pots proceed to be thrown at Creed.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it.
What do you want, mister?
Friends?
Eh,
Roll persuasion.
Okay.
I'm really hoping he fails this because it would be so much funnier.
Oh no, if I succeed, I'm gonna do something much worse. Hey, Brick, can I cast guidance on this one or no?
Sure.
I don't think he can cast.
9.
So he fails, right?
I don't need hands.
Okay. Well, Creed's gonna
have
pull out a
pots.
bottle of Alchemist Fire and kind of take his hat out of the window,
Swear to God, if you throw that in there.
and then he's gonna just lightly set it down on the windowsill.
Addy, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh my god.
If you do something
Maddie, why?
out of the
I
window-
didn't open it. I just set down a bottle of highly flammable liquid.
And you're not going to tell him this is highly flammable liquid.
I was just about to.
You were going to make it intimidating. That's what you were gonna do.
Do you want some Alchemist Fire?
What is that?
Oh, it's a little fire that when it gets exposed to the air, it ignites and it burns for a really long time. So I see you have a lot of pots and pans. Maybe you could cook for a long time.
Good berries are fine.
Creed's just gonna start slowly spinning, like upside down.
I'm just waiting.
so-
I'm just waiting.
Are you a druid?
Answer that question.
Wait, what did he say?
He said I don't need to answer that question.
Answer the question.
Is that an intimidation check?
I hate you, mister.
Fair enough. As Creed's gonna like kick off the, grab the bottle of Alchemist Fire first, and like push himself off the tree, like the treehouse, and then just kind of push himself back to the cart.
As he does this.
Rattle 'em, boys!
Are you back? No, you're not. You're not. You're shooting the fucking
No.
tower.
I was waiting for the pots and pans to be thrown at Creed.
Yeah, me too.
I was really disappointed it didn't happen.
Also, I forgot to roll something. Hold on, give me a second.
Anyways, yeah, we're just gonna move on and ignore this.
Oh, you're in history.
For the next couple hours of your travel for this day, you guys seemingly, for high perception peeps, it feels like
Hello.
some presence watched you guys as you guys pass by trees.
Which would we be able to find the presents?
Somewhere in the leafy greens.
Someone's
We
watching
just-
us.
Brick, am I associated with the high passive perception? I think mine's an 18.
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay, yeah. Creed's just gonna kind of start whistling. It's very calmly.
A 34 isn't high enough to know where it's coming from. This is concerning. Does anything come of it? Right?
What's up?
Like anything that come of this, or are we just like someone's watching?
He's there is someone in the trees.
Can I cast Fortune's
I
Favor
don't
on
think
myself?
I don't think we want anyone to know that we're here.
They're in the trees, and they might start speaking to you. Please.
Well, I mean,
Oh my
if
God.
a 34 passive perception isn't high enough to get it, I don't think we're gonna find it.
Oh wait, I know what to do.
What are you trying to find?
The person.
The thing in the
He's in the
trees!
trees.
What else?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to find.
There's a goblin in the trees. There's
Oh, it's a goblin!
there's a goblin in the trees.
Fire everything we got.
The Lorax! It's the Lorax!
You guys want me to drop the dead dragon on him?
Oh my god.
I could also drop the Megala skeleton on him.
As I'm going to just say out, I'm just gonna say very loudly outside. It's not very nice to just be following people in the trees.
This is loud enough for everyone else in the cart to hear you.
Yes.
As Goro just like
I already
look
told
at
you guys there's someone following us.
No. Kamari would have just like face palmed a little bit and just like, it's not very nice to enter someone's home both unannounced and without their permission. I think it's warranted.
It's a fair point.
Yeah, the lady one has a point.
You hear from one of the trees.
Why are you following us?
Just utter silence.
Another remark from Kamari. We haven't given them a reason to not follow us.
I think we've looked at Creed. I think we have. So you're gonna like come out and talk to us, or why are you following us?
Silence again.
I got red.
This is very
You
awkward.
the tree goblins, Angel. They're not gonna talk to you.
I have rations.
Let's just
Did
continue.
Jericho say
on,
that
I
out loud?
guess.
Yeah.
I was
Rations.
Sorry,
You got
what
the
was
one
that?
with the dried meats.
Don't all of them have
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Jumping out of a nearby tree. There's a small green man approaching the car.
Jericho would just like hop off the car with the rations, just like, hey, buddy.
Hello.
Little goblin guy.
yeah. Kamari would just hop off as well and just like wave.
Jericho just gonna open their bag of rations and offer the goblin one of their rations.
He hands you a pot
Where does he
Oh.
keep?
from his bag.
Oh,
Here is look.
He's
It's
beautiful.
a backpack.
Hello, Adventure Time.
oh my god, I love it. It's beautiful.
Yes.
It's so beautiful. I can't take my eyes off it.
I was right there, picking the phone over the guy.
He gave you a cast iron pot.
Thank you. Thank you.
They were made for each other.
Maybe he likes spiders too.
He will be munching on the dried meat.
Jericho would just like give a nod and start kind of hopping back over to the cart.
The goblin would slowly follow.
I mean, Jericho doesn't mind. Jericho's just humming along, walking back to the cart.
Do you like cats?
They're fine.
The goblin pulls a cat out from under their shirt. The shirt did not seem like there was enough space for a cat.
He has a creed
Or
cloak.
that there was any sign of a cat there. But there is a cat here. The cat is Calico, with black spots.
Jericho like flinched for a second at the sight of a cat before just like brushing themselves off and clearing their throat, just like, yeah, that, hello, cat.
His name is Jones.
Oh,
Tom
Uh,
Jones.
hello, Tom Jones.
Cat looks up to you. Hello.
The cat just spoke.
Yes.
Jericho's just sweating a bit, just kind of intimidated, because cat,
Cat
but
is
now
awake.
talking cat. Hi.
The goblin hands the cat a piece of the meat.
Wait, what? Sorry, I didn't understand that.
The goblin hands the cat the piece of the meat.
Oh, okay. I just imagine it like in like Corpse's voice, just being like, meow.
Yo.
It's Batman's voice, but on a cat.
Where's the catnip? You know.
Jericho's just gonna kind of nod and be like, cool, yeah. Jericho's just like sweating, kind of intimidated by the cat.
Why are you intimidated by a cat?
Jericho doesn't like cats.
Jericho likes dogs. We all know this.
Jericho doesn't like cats. They when they were on the streets, they were bullied by cats.
Oh my god. You said yes, to be fair.
Yeah, that's because they didn't want to be rude. They didn't expect the goblin to fucking pull out a cat, so now they're just like, well, fuck.
Well,
They were just trying to be nice, you know, when someone's like, my favorite color is blue, what's your favorite color? You're like, I'll do blue.
The goblin's just kinda sitting with you, though. The cat's just kinda chilling.
Wait, on the cart?
Yeah, he followed you to the car.
Oh, okay, so I guess Jericho's just sitting next to a goblin and a cat now. Just sweating. Because Jericho used to get bullied by cats.
Hey, the cat seems to be impressively chill.
I mean, I guess Jericho would, like, offer another piece of meat.
I'm gonna be on this one for a while.
Okay.
Jericho, where are you keeping your stuff?
What do you mean?
Like your adventuring gear. Where is that in relativity to you?
Let's see, where are my rations on here? I have like 10 bajillion things.
No, yeah. I'm asking like more than just your rations. I'm asking like
Oh, like my
all-
stuff?
Yeah.
I mean,
Keep your adventuring bags.
I guess in my backpack.
Or the cat would be pawing at one of your pouches.
Jericho just gets the shit scared out of him for a second.
By the by, I forgot to post this earlier. This is what the cart looks like.
nice.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Looks like a coffin on the top.
Yep, that's the point.
Thought so.
Wait,
Yep.
so everyone's just like in this car, and then Jericho's
Yep.
just sitting to a random goblin and a cat.
Yep.
Hey, Brick,
Yep.
if I cast Speak with Animals and say something to the cat in cat, will it understand if I just say hello?
Try it.
Creed's gonna proceed to do that. Just hello. Is it speaking cat
Okay.
or common?
Cat. Back to you.
Creed just kind of
Or
nods.
else the cat meowed.
Creed just kind of nods and goes back to just driving the cart.
As a fellow well-spoken person, do you understand how this receptacle works? Pawing at the one of the pouches in Jericho's bag.
Jericho does not speak cat.
The cat is just kind of meowing at Creed.
Yeah, it's a pocket.
Can you open it for me?
For what purpose?
I detect an item of quite interest within.
It's catnip.
Creed's gonna like just kind of turn around, hop into the back, and then just, without saying anything to Jericho, just like, I'm what kind of things? Like a button, Jericho? What holding your bags closed?
It's a backpack, so. So I guess you just open it.
It's just a flap? Okay.
Yeah, it's just like a flap.
He just kind of opens it. Also, can I prepare an action?
The cat kind of puts its head inside the pouch.
Ah, okay.
Jericho's
pulls
just like
out.
internally freaking out. Just like, fuck, fuck.
And the cat pulls out the sunglasses from chapter 2.
Oh, my sunglasses.
I'm gonna put the sunglasses on the cat.
It's a rat ass.
The cat. Alright, the cat would sit back down. Everything's good now.
Jericho still is just like sitting there intimidated, but maybe slightly less intimidated now that they've adjusted to the presence, but still just like, why am I here?
The sunglasses don't help.
Just like cat just stole your sunglasses.
Jericho does not have the courage to take the sunglasses back from a cat.
Hell, ratio.
If you guys aren't doing anything, like this goblin probably not gonna be dishing until he's done with his food.
Creech's just gonna keep talking to the cat. It's gonna start asking questions about its life, like how old it is, why can it speak common, how long has it been able to do things that are normal.
The cat's a familiar. Its original spirit was of a long-lost poet. It likes poetry and other forms of literature. It's well-spoken because of that, and it has no bones with health.
Jericho's just kind of hugging their legs and their chest with the cat next to them, just like, why am I here?
Does the cat like music?
Cat would be man.
It would or would it?
Would.
Okay, Creed's gonna take out his little earpiece and offer the cat to listen to some of Henry's music.
Sorry, pull out your what?
A little earpiece, a little earphone hearing.
Oh.
Remember, it has an enchantment on it, so I can listen to Henry's music.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, the cat would listen.
Creed's just kind of saying up the cat.
Insert cat jamming here.
It has a little earbud in.
Hey, Jericho? The goblin would tap your hand.
Yes.
Like the goblin would flip his hand over, almost insinuating for you to open up your hand.
Jericho would open their hand.
He drops a bunch of rocks and gemstones into your hand.
Jericho's fucking loving that shit. their eyes just turn fucking stars. They're like,
What's your name?
what was that? Sorry.
What's your name?
Oh, my name's Jericho.
My name is
you.
Barbara.
Oh, that's a nice name.
I will not forget this.
Well, I thank you for the pretty rocks. I will add them to my collection.
The goblin would proceed to hop off the cart
No, my friend.
and walk into a tree.
My long lost love.
Wait,
The cat would remain for another hour if none of you guys kick it out.
Kumar would have waved at the goblin as
The goblin would have just beeline walked straight into a tree.
Fair enough.
Jericho's kind of mourning the loss of their long lost love.
Hey Jericho, if you want, you can make a nice little. Do you speak goblin by any chance? Any chance at all?
Let me check.
Does anyone speak Goblin?
Nope.
I will double check because Jericho's weird.
The reason I ask is because if you can speak it, that means you kind of know a little bit about the culture. So,
Yeah, no.
Ah, there it is. Proficiencies and languages. No, I cannot. Sorry.
Ah.
Not Goblin. No.
okay. Well then, it'd be a pretty high DC, but if you want to make a history check on what the fuck just happened.
Bet. Let me check my freaking history. Okay. I got a 4.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck just happened.
Jericho's no fucking clue. Neither of you guys have any fucking clue as to
You're
what
just
the fuck
admiring
happened.
the pretty rocks. You're just admiring
Yep.
the pretty rocks.
Hey, Brett, could I try? Because, you know, Creed's been all over
Sure.
the world.
Sure.
You said history?
Yeah. High SDC, but
Any guidance system? No.
if you want to.
I feel like if the DC's that high.
Wait,
Alright. Angel and Creed. I will be DMing you guys something.
Oh god. I'm scared. Because Jericho's just enjoying these pretty rocks. Like, she's just like, these are some pretty ass rocks. I'm gonna add them to my collection. These rocks are dope.
Probably just enjoyed the fact that there was some new, not really hostile company.
Yeah.
Also, the cat is nice.
Creed's just
Jericho's
gonna.
still intimidated by the cat.
While Jericho's being afraid of the cat, Creed's gonna be talking to it in cat. So just kind of meowing at the cat. Just kind of meowing back and forth.
Meow. Meow meow.
Yeah.
Just low ass meows from both of them. Meow, 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 meow.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Maddie, Angel, just sent you guys something.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Okay.
Creed's not gonna say anything. Anywho, yeah.
Now I'm
Yeah,
scared.
Zorm's not gonna say anything.
I'm scared for Jericho now. What the fuck did you two do?
Just a little bit.
Oh,
of
it's not what
goblin
we did.
culture.
Trust me.
It's,
Yeah,
it's,
we didn't
it's-
do anything.
We didn't do
It's,
anything.
it's an inch of goblin culture.
I am
Oh.
curious. Also, I find it funny that those two are the only ones that know.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything.
I feel like it
Zorman
more
won't
just
be
makes
there.
sense because how long Creed's been around.
And Zorman
Oh.
just reads a bunch of different random books.
The rest of the day's travel, just unbothered. Nothing to really worry about, honestly.
Would the cat give any kind of warning before it
As
disappeared?
per- It would probably put down the sunglasses and just kind of like nod away.
It,
As
it
it
would
would-
give me back the little earpiece, right?
Yeah, it would poof away into leaves.
Okay, Creed would just kind of wave.
Yep. There's like there's a cat outline topiary of leaves that would crumble as it disappears.
Just
Like, while that was happening, Creed was just like, oh, this song's called this. Oh, and this one's this. Just telling the cat all Dannery's different songs.
Well, next day, guys traveling into a night, the small beginnings of a forest. Right. This is technically day 3 of travel because I'm just not counting the first day. So, you know, if you guys getting through shit. But yeah, for today, you guys are traveling into a nice, you know, snowy woods. Things are nice. Things are good. Though, Zorman, with your nice little passive perception, you can tell that the path that you guys are going through with this cart here,
I cannot be
you
lost
tell-
in force. Yay.
yeah, you can't be lost, and you can tell that there is a part of the terrain that will collapse in front of you guys.
I will
Yes,
stop the
people.
cart and just say the train's gonna collapse in front of us. So can I find a way around the collapsing terrain?
It would be a tight fit through some of the trees. Though to
Creed,
notice,
would you mind breaking
there
some of
seems to
these trees?
there- you'd have to like uproot a tree.
We could
I
just
look at
cut
Creed.
them down,
Cut down
We
the
could just
tree,
cut
then
them.
pull out the roots.
like level to the floor.
Yeah.
We don't even have to pull up the roots. We could just
Actually,
cut
yeah.
them.
Plus I have that really cool axe.
Another thing to note, there does seem to be a couple of like metallic circles with
Question.
metal centers just littered around the outer edges of your passive or around your tremor sense.
Question. Does the
Yep.
ground look like it's gonna fall from natural meat or from a trap?
It seems like it seems like the snow right now is covering what was like what once was a human-made like almost like deer trap.
Creed, this seems to be a deer trap. Are you familiar with these?
A bit, as Creed's gonna point to the antlers on his head.
I know.
It's a
Yeah,
very
but
specific drop-down kind of one.
I'll leave this
Yeah.
up to you.
Creed's gonna just kind of look. How many trees are there around? Are there, Bert?
It is a very densely wooded area. I would say there's, if you're trying to chop down trees for your path to get around, you have to chop down at least 14.
Oh, I'm gonna actually chop down the trees and then try to chop them in half, and then just place them on the ground to make the ground a little more secure.
Hey Maddie, you want to use my cool great axe?
Weirdly, my sword would still be better because adamantine.
But like but like a great axe, it's meant for this.
So
Sad.
you're just gonna go and like, just go about chopping down shit.
Actually, before I do that, let me look at something real quick. So, like, the trap is more just a. Like, is it an actual hole, or is it like just a dip in the ground?
It does seem to be a proper hole.
How
Just
deep is it?
enough to where a deer wouldn't be able to climb out. So I'd say about 4 feet tall.
Also, so what were those silver? Could I go and look at those silver circles you said?
Metallic, yes.
Yeah, those
Do
metallic
you wish to go check
circles.
them out? They do seem to be covered in snow right now, so you'd have to like dig them up and shit.
Yeah. They seem to be connected to anything?
Doesn't seem like they're connected to anything, like upon closer inspection. Though, are you proficient in like Tinker's tools or anything right now?
Tinker, I believe I am Thieves' Tools.
These tools. Okay, then yeah, there isn't a knowledge check I can properly give you for that then.
I have Thieves' Tools and Wood Carver's Tools. And
I'll let you do a high DC investigation to try and figure out what the fuck this is.
Investigation?
And and Creed, are you just going about chopping down your trees?
No, actually, Creed's gonna do something else, but I'll wait for Angel to listen.
Well, I do want to know what you're doing.
Well, yeah, I was just waiting for you to tell Angel what he was doing.
I have no idea. Is the
Yeah,
So I'm just gonna
Yeah.
get some of the others over here.
you have no idea what this contraption is. Yeah, it seems like you could pick it up if you wanted to, though. You know, see why? It's got like little spikes around like a metal ring. You know, it's interesting.
I could get the
It's
mayor in
almost
here.
like a crown.
Could get the mayor in here. He's the investigation boy. Kind of whistle over to Z. Do you know what this is? I can't seem to figure it out.
Here, let me take a look. Kamari would walk
And I'll use
over-
the help action.
Yeah, take the help
I'll take the help action.
Also, you can guidance yourself, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
and use
something-
guidance on yourself. Boom.
Wait, wait, what? What do you mean guidance?
Use guidance on yourself for this check.
I don't believe I have guidance, but I do have the thing that allows me to add D4s just from the talisman, so
Sure,
Oh,
add
cool.
one of those. So can you roll the investigation?
Yeah.
Do you have Tinker's Tools proficiency?
I do
Okay, then
yeah, it's at advantage because of health actually, correct?
Yep.
Okay, just making sure. 23.
Okay. While you guys are doing that, Creed, what are you doing, buddy?
Okay, I was just checking the thing of the spell. Can alter image as it appears. Oh, okay, nice. I'm gonna cast 2 spells.
What are they?
First off, is this just a straight road like ahead of us?
It does not seem like there's a road here at all.
Oh, okay. How far can I see through these trees?
See, given the current state of dim light across the world, but your dark vision, you could see out to your dark vision.
About 60 feet.
Yeah.
Cool. Can I cast quick little deafening shot that way? If anything is within 20-foot radius, you have to make a contact.
What's sorry? You're like going really muffled.
Creed's casting the spell Deafening Shot. Basically fireball, but deafened condition.
I'm gonna back up.
Pew! Don't worry, you're out of range.
Hey,
20-foot radius, if anything's within that radius, they have to make a con save.
Okay, well, there is nothing in that radius.
hey,
Okay.
Creed, I think we found some bear traps over here.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm gonna test something real quick. Everyone just like listen carefully. I'm gonna cast Silent Image, and I'm gonna make just an image of a black dragon just appear right in front of me, just kind of quietly, almost like it's sneaking, but like very obviously there. Trying to see if there's any kind of a reaction from anyone nearby.
Does not seem to be.
You're just gonna kind of make it go away and then walk over to Zorm and Kumari.
Don't-
What's up?
These silver circles, they seem to be some form of bear trap.
with the pit fall over there, the unstable ground. Some heroes probably like hunting or trapping animals.
Yeah.
Maybe
What?
keep this out.
Do you guys see any more of these?
There's quite a few of these around this area.
Wait, hold on.
How many?
Brick, how many?
How many of them?
Yeah.
I'm currently within your range. There seems to be 13.
13 in my range currently, but there might be more out of it.
Well, that's an interesting number of bear traps. Seems like a little bit too many, honestly. And bear traps are typically meant for just not. You don't just throw them everywhere unless whoever's placing these things doesn't know how to hunt. Seems more like they're trying to build some kind of defense. Which is why I think there's someone out here, but didn't seem to get any reaction from anyone.
Or they could have. These does look old because the trap seems to be covered by all of the snow.
Hey, Brick, can I just try to dismantle this bear trap?
You proficient in Tinker Tools?
Let me check. Cooking utensils, flute, mason's tools, smith's tools. Bandages. No!
Then, if... How would you be trying to disarm it then?
Oh, I'm not trying to disarm it. I'm trying to rip it open.
Oh,
That's a strength.
athletics.
Athletics, go.
Athletics.
2, 17. Not quite enough, I'm
Two,
guessing.
2?
17.
Okay, 2 for 17, okay.
Could I give him the help action?
How would you help Creed break into-
Instructing him. Because I can actually see it.
I know how bear traps work. I don't think you could be like, ah, yes. It's not a very complicated device.
Creed knows what is. The rest of you guys, I wasn't sure about. So that's why I was like, yeah.
Probably does. The rest of us probably not.
Okay,
Who's gonna look at someone? So there's 13 more, or 13 of these in total?
There's 13 more of these around here, but there might be more outside of my
Yep.
radius.
so you snap it pretty easily.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Gonna kind of inspect it.
Seems to be decently made. It's like an average hunting trap. You'd imagine. It's pretty heavy at 25 pounds.
Oh, so it's an actual hunting trap.
It's
I think
an
I have
actual
one of those in my
hunting
den
trap,
thing.
yeah. It's an actual
I'll be right
hunting
back.
trap.
Alright, you want to pick up some of these or something?
I have a few in my bag. More like I have 2, but more find it interesting. Well, I'm gonna try to make a bridge, and Creed's just gonna go pull out his sword and start
Well,
walking over to some
I
trees.
believe Okay, you have fun there, Link. I mean, Creed.
Just walking over to some trees.
Yep.
Ah, if only we had some stasis abilities. Or some very fancy
Yeah,
glue.
Creed, make a fucking deck save. Zorman said how many they were. They didn't say where they
He
were.
should be able to see if he's about to walk on a bear trap.
They're in the snow.
Bastard.
I'm guessing I don't see them.
Creed does not. Zorman has Trevor sense. Zorman did not
15.
point these out yet. Alright, cool. That's great. That was one lower than the DC for these ones, though. This one has a nice little higher DC. So Creed, your leg, it's caught in a bear trap.
Yeah, I'm gonna stomp on it with my other foot. I'm just gonna try to literally like just break it off my other foot.
Yeah, you
Also,
could make a strength
regenerative.
check.
Does it do any damage?
It does.
Can it break his AC?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
It doesn't have an AC. Here,
no, this-
so
It's okay. Theoretically, could a Trask get hurt by a bear trap?
as for the damage you took 16.
Cool, regenerative.
What,
No,
that was
I didn't.
max damage.
Yeah, regenerative. No, I didn't.
No. As for neat little thing, Creed. It's got you got a nice like wound there.
Hmm.
Not nice at
Again,
all.
regenerative.
Probably poison.
These spikes are serrated. It's
Yeah, he's
putting a
fine.
nice gash in you. Actually,
He's had worse.
I've been stabbed through the stomach.
I know.
I would like to point out to everyone where all the bear traps are now.
Creed's leg once got skewered by a bunch of antlers.
Yeah, I was
Uh-huh.
have Kumari go
You said strength?
across our exact path. So
Anyway,
towards-
if you're trying to stomp it out, I think that goes under the strength check part of it.
Athletics, go.
11.
Strength check. 11 does not beat it, actually.
Is Creed just gonna kind of sigh?
stomp
just
on the
gotta kinda
metal.
stomp.
You kind of digs back into you a little bit. You take another 3.
Okay, that actually did 3 damage. The 16, I took no damage from that because I just healed, but I'm not gonna heal 3. I'm too lazy.
You
Creed's gonna-
stomped into yourself.
Creed's just gonna stare at it. Okay. As Creed's gonna like kind of put his sword at an angle and just like axe kick like the sword.
What are you trying to achieve?
Break off the trap by just hitting. More just hitting like the side of the trap, just trying to get the actual main part off.
I guess that would be just another strike check.
Hitting it with the sword. Can I just hit it with the sword? Fine.
Go for it.
$25.
Yeah, roll your damage.
So, just 4. So. $40 damage.
Yeah, so you smash that fucking thing into pieces.
Okay. It is getting out.
So are you guys gonna pick up the bear traps now, or what are you doing?
Yeah, Kamara was gonna retrace her exact steps just so she doesn't step on one when she goes back to the car.
Could I just use it? Could I walk up to another one of these and try to just like grab a stick and then just poke it?
That's a fair point.
You gonna poke the middle of it?
With the
Yeah.
stick?
Yeah, you can hear as you see as the stick snaps, and it clamps shut. Makes a pretty loud noise, given it just like a fucking loud tink against itself.
This is reminding me of something. Hey, Zorman,
What?
you remember our first little adventure?
Yeah? What?
I don't know. So far, it just seems remarkably similar to that one. Do you remember what song Damon sang the night before we left?
He sang quite a few songs. I can't remember all of them.
One about a man who lived out in the forest, liked implementing bear traps. Maybe it's him. As Creed seems to just be messing around, like he doesn't actually believe that. He's just kind of joking. Okay, well, I'm gonna go finish cutting down trees as. Hey, Brick, uneven floor. I'm gonna flurry attack the ground until it collapses.
What?
I'm attacking the floor.
Like the like the snow trap?
The
thing?
hole.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. You swing your sword into it. It collapses downward, pretty fucking easily.
Cool. Rick, how heavy is this card?
How much can you carry?
Not that much, but let's see.
You could definitely be in place of one of the animals.
720 pounds.
The cart is more than 720 pounds.
Why do all your carts just weigh an insane amount of stuff?
That's not. You also have to account, there's people in it, potions in it, a bunch of other shit.
Yeah.
I could just ask them to get out, but fine.
Ask all of them to get out.
Let's look at this. Anyone have any ideas?
I mean, we could just we could just chop down that tree and then go around, honestly.
Okay.
Very good option.
Collapsing hit, so we could try to cross that way.
Reed, take another 4 damage.
You gotta take it. Did you get the trap out? Is it poisoned?
Funny thing, I haven't actually taken any real damage because of temp HP.
Did he? You got the trap off your foot, right?
Yeah, but it's probably the serrated parts that hold my foot.
Yeah, there seems to be a
Fine.
little bit of blood leaking out of him.
Can I take it out?
Why don't you just use regenerative? Because that should
I-
literally heal your skin.
I can't. I haven't taken any actual damage. is
You
the
just
thing.
took damage.
Not to my actual health. It's temp HP. Okay.
If you want,
I'll use my
if you
healer's
want, someone can try. Yeah, you can make a healer's kit medicine check.
Healer's kit. Pouch containing bandages. Bunch of other stuff. Yeah. Okay, but healer feet. That makes it a lot different. There it is. 1d6 plus 4 HP. Additional HP equal to the character
Alright, I'm back.
number of hit dice.
You didn't miss much. You didn't miss much.
Okay.
A
I feel like we're
d6
spending
plus
quite a long
18.
time on this.
Yep. D6 plus
Seems
18.
very trivial.
Cool, I got 19 HP back.
Dang.
Sick.
Is that enough to get the stuff out of my leg?
Yeah, you can. Did you make the medicine check?
No, I did not, but I will do that now.
I asked for one of those.
Twelve.
You can get little bits of metal out of your leg, and with the healing, definitely close up that wound. Though, yeah, it is to note when those bear traps get in, it seems that it leaves a lot of metal in you. So, yeah, keep that in mind.
Get some more iron in your diet.
That's one way to do it.
Creed's gonna look to the others. Anyone else kind of bothered by this forest?
Yeah, but it looks to be fine.
General treeness.
Much so. Usually I don't say that.
Would you like me to get rid of the trees
If you'd
in this
wish.
forest?
The
Don't
war
get rid of all the
axe
trees. That might
anti-war
actually make
axe.
someone mad.
Maybe they should have thought of that before they spread out a bunch of bear traps.
Well, I more mean I don't want to make a Fae mad at us.
That's a fair point. Actually, why don't I ask them? Creed's just gonna go back to the cart, cast Commune with Nature. That's what Creed's gonna be doing for a bit.
Okay. What you asking
Yeah.
with that spell?
Medial. It's hilarious.
Let's
The Avatar.
influence from other planes of existence, buildings, and we shall go prevalent materials, animals, or peoples.
All right. So prevalent. So prevalent materials, animals, peoples. You said buildings.
Buildings and influence from other planes of existence. Yeah.
All right. All right then. Answers would be, respectively, there is a small cabin up the ways in the woods, which seems to have someone living there. There doesn't seem to be any extraplanar people in. And prevalent animals, this place is great for boar.
Hey, Brooke, are there any boar around that I can see?
Not that you can currently see.
Are there any animals around, Brooke? Preferably a bird.
Not
Well-
that you guys are around. It is currently really deep in winter, though. It is literally the month of deep winter.
Jericho hasn't moved from the car, so Jericho's just watching this shit.
just like watching next to.
Guys, just ask spirits. There's someone living a little bit that way, in a cabin. A lot of boar around, but not seeing
People
any
are
of them.
allowed to live in the woods.
I'm just saying that they're there. I'm not saying anything's wrong with it. But guessing as they're probably the one who put these bear traps everywhere, I'd rather just not speak to some random hunter who lives out in the middle of nowhere. That guy sounds like a psychopath.
Oh, so it sounds like you.
Exactly. And I really don't want to run into another version of myself right now.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, let's
We take a
just
different
keep-
path?
Yeah, let's just
Oh,
go
what
around
if they're
and then
hot?
continue.
What about the goblin, Jericho?
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Jericho's just kind of concerned about what the
Sure.
fuck Creed meant
So
by
yeah, we're
that.
just going. We're just gonna
Any other
go
path?
around.
We could take, like, we go around
Let's
that,
go around
avoiding.
and continue.
Yeah, it was just because of how the trees were laid out. You know, it was just difficult to move around them
Yeah.
unless you chop down some of them.
Yeah, we're going around.
Yeah, so we get around.
Not dealing with that. Rather just go slightly
Yeah.
left.
So you guys are just gonna continue through this forest.
Hmm.
Yep. I'm gonna
we're
keep
gonna-
casting. Actually.
Yeah, we're gonna try to go a little bit faster.
You guys will end up being able to pass by and see, you know, that nice little cabin in the woods on your guys' left.
Nope.
Left.
Nope. We're not dealing with that as we're gonna continue going and not even look at it.
Anyone have the spell Longstrider?
I literally do.
Want to cast
What
it
was
on the
that?
animals so they go faster? I have one. You can cast the other one. And we just make the animals go faster.
Sure. Y'all pop one straight. The doggo.
I'll do it on the elk then.
So you guys are casting spells to just try and just nope the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going faster.
We are
We don't
noping
wanna-
the nopety nope out here.
Okay.
So while
As
we
you
were
guys as you guys travel up forward a bit quicker, you guys see that a lot of the trees here have ropes and chains tied between them.
nopety nope.
Blocking
Maybe you
your
should
path.
just. They're blocking our path. Burn down the trees, honestly.
Yep.
Burn down the forest, honestly.
Hey, Brick.
Yep.
Big keg of alchemist fire time. How far can I throw an improvised weapon?
What?
How far can I throw an improvised weapon?
That's your strength for every 5 feet, right?
I believe the default range is 2060. I
Okay.
believe the default range. So how much does a keg weigh?
Doesn't actually have a set weight. I don't think. Let me check.
It's a keg.
It's gonna be heavy.
It's Creed. Counterpoint. It's Creed.
Gravity has a counterpoint.
Yeah, it doesn't have a weight, but it does. It seems to be like probably 3 flasks of alchemist fire, since it would take about 3 flasks of alchemist fire to do about the same.
So what are you trying to throw this at?
Past the chains, lighting the forest on fire.
Sure, I guess.
Actually, guys, this is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because lighting the
straight.
forest, we're on a bad idea.
Extreme.
Okay, I have a better idea to scare things away. Rick, I'm gonna pull out the cannon and fire it in front of us. Through the giant wall of chains and rope.
Actually, I'll probably get past the wall of chains, yeah.
If there wasn't multiple sets of chains and everything.
We have multiple cannons with actually a decent amount of ammo, so. We'll just fire
Gotta
a
shoot a
cannon.
cannon at chains and ropes.
Yes. Are you telling me it
I-
won't break the chains and rope?
There are
It has the damage of a fireball.
Yes, and you're shooting chains and rope. There's still going to be chains and ropes on the top and bottom.
Yeah, but that should
You're
get
just
rid
gonna
of
take
most
out the
of
middle
them.
chunks. Taking out the middle chunks.
Yeah, but that should break the structural integrity of it. Because they have to be looped around each other. I mean, affecting us. That or we just shoot the tree they're attached to. If we shoot the tree they're attached to, then all the chains will fall down with it.
Why not just like go and have someone just in front of the cart cut down the chains?
Because
The
that
rope.
will take goddamn forever, because Brick's saying there's like a bajillion chains. And rope.
Also, I doubt that it. Hey Zorm, you see anything in front of us? Any traps?
Any traps in front of us?
There are traps around, yes.
What type of traps?
Same bear traps. A lot of them. More, actually.
There's a lot of bear traps, as I would point out where all of the bear traps are.
Could I just start zapping?
Hey Brick, how far away is that? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Z.
No, go ahead. You first.
No, my idea's done. Go.
Can we go
I was
around?
gonna say I'm just gonna start zapping the bear traps with Eldritch Blast, just so they're.
Can we go around this area?
Probably take a
it
little
would
more.
it would take a good amount of time if you guys were to backtrack and go around the forest here.
I mean, like,
Honestly, I think we should. As I said, going through the forest is a bad idea.
this part of the forest was fine.
I could just get. What? Could I fire an Eldritch Blast on the bear traps just to
So,
see if
Brick,
I
is there any? Is there like a lot of chains here that I could with my thieves' tools, like take a lock or something through, or like how are they tied to this tree?
Okay. So basically, there are sets of chains and ropes tied to all these trees here, right? Okay, and what I mean by that is that there are chains and ropes tied around these trees, right? And they're set in
Oh, they're tied.
rows, right?
Maddie,
So
I have an idea.
it goes up. It's sets of them, right?
Maddie, can you
And
just
they kind of litter around a lot of.
Maddie,
the trees
grab
here.
your Star of Salute and just break down the trees and just throw them to the side. Honestly, it's probably our best idea here.
I was thinking we just cast Magic Missile to snap a few of the ones that are actually holding this together. But okay.
Because there seems to be a lot of them, and they're all attached to the tree. They're not holding it together. They're all holding themselves together. So just break down the trees that are in our way, and then throw the trees to the side, and then we'll throw all the chains to the side. That or just break
Wow,
all the
that's a
chains
bad
because you have an adamant type Star of Salute.
Doing that second blow.
Okay. That does seem like our best idea right now, because
We're at 26 for hitting the bear trap with Eldritch Blast just to see what happens.
You shoot off, shot at the bear trap, and you hear the nice clap of the metal hitting metal.
Alright, cool. So it works to shut them off, or to close them. As long as
If
they-
you're accurate enough. Roll a 26 and not, just saying. 13
Hey,
didn't,
Brick.
but- Oof! Alright, that's a nat one. Oof, okay. Sorry, man.
What?
There seems to be someone approaching the cart from behind.
I would like. Do they have weapons on?
Cannot tell as of current. Doesn't seem.
I would like to prepare to shoot every shot I have if they seem to have any intent as I proceed to yell out. I can see you. If you have any intent here, just know you're going to die if you try to attack us. You have been warned.
No intent. No intent. Saw you ran into a little bit of a bind. You guys alright?
Yeah. We're just trying to get through these traps right here and make our way through this forest.
Yeah, people don't usually come through here. So, yeah.
hey Brick, can I make a stealth check?
Sure.
I'm gonna try to use, since I have proficiency in zero gravity, I'm gonna try to float over the ground and kind of just sneak into the trees and circle around this guy. Question: is there enough snow this time to actually use snow camouflage?
You're floating again. Great.
Low to the ground.
You have to be on the ground to use the snow camouflage.
Why? That implies that I have to like lay down.
Maddie. You
Okay.
see a man floating by wearing camo. Are they functioning with the camo if they are not with the material?
There is a forest behind them.
Yes, there are trees that are brown. In
Do
order
they
to
have
blend in with
leaves?
white.
Are they
The
not
leaves are
covered
up.
in
These
snow?
These are tall. These are spruce trees. Spruce.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Tall trees.
That's
Tall trees.
actually fair.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just gonna kind of float over. I'm just gonna climb onto the top of the cart and sit down and just kind of stare at him and just wave.
He waves back. He's wearing a black leather jacket overneath a nice little shirt. Seems to be.
So how do we get around
In-
these chains?
Well, I have some maps of what I have kind of blocked up. See, I have these set up right because we have a pretty large bear problem out here, and these kind of keep them at bay. Same with all the traps. Here, I got some maps of what I've blocked off. If you guys want to just hold tight for a sec.
Okay. Look at the maps.
Hey, Brick, can I cast Charm Person?
Probably read minds probably better.
What?
Probably detect thoughts would be better.
Yeah, but he can sense that is the thing. It'll like.
Wisdom save. Interesting. That's the nat 1. That's
He
great.
failed by like
I
10.
love how this game works.
He had a +8, which is concerning because it means his stats are high.
That's meta information, my friend.
Yes, but it's also meta information we've always used. So don't act like it's something we. It's the same thing we do during
Little
combat.
goblin dude had a +8. We didn't question him that much.
Angel, we have like +11s or more to our
Yes,
attacks.
I'm just saying he's not just a commoner.
No, I don't think
the-
Creed would be able to tell that.
The guys, when the guy said that he was like, they needed to grab his maps, he kind of meant like that they're in his house.
Yeah.
So he's gonna
Okay, we'll be
sort
waiting
of
right here.
walk. Yeah, he's gonna walk past. You can see that he kind of walks with like a zigzag pattern, almost like he knows where the traps are.
Creed's gonna say, mind if I follow you, friend?
Oh, go right ahead.
Creed's gonna just kind of match his, like, pattern. Just so he doesn't step in another bear trap.
What was that?
I said so he doesn't step in another bear trap.
You said-
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure he didn't step in another bear trap. Also, I do not trust a man who approaches from a forest that is full of bear traps. I don't think there are that many bears that there needs to be traps like every few feet. And also, why is there a wall of chains? This is a very suspicious
Sounds
individual.
kinda kinky.
It is suspicious, but also polar bears are a menace.
They
really-
are, and they kill everything. And Creed
They also
understands that.
sound kinda hot.
But like,
Coming up to his house, you can see that he has a couple of grindstones out front, in which he has a collection of various different axes.
okay, Britt, can I make like an insight check to see if this is suspicious? Like, is it? I feel like Creed, as a
you could-
old hunter, would feel this
You
is.
could make a history check. I would let you take.
Could I guidance this one time? Like, I know I'm
Yeah.
actively doing this.
Yeah.
Four. Wow.
Hmm.
5 actually.
Wow. Just- That is.
Why a history
is
check? I'm
really low.
confused.
They seem to be of like very different kinds of axes.
Oh.
And while yes, it does seem suspicious, given how different they all are to each other, might be a clue as to why he has this many. He has about 6 just kind of sitting by a grindstone out front of his house.
Creed's just gonna kind of stand and wait outside of his house.
He goes inside. You can see that he has a nice fireplace. It's currently not lit in the back from where you're standing. You know, as he pulls out a map of the area, along with like it has almost every fucking tree in this immediate forest. You just follow the map here. As he like shows you, there definitely is a path through. Basically, these chains are almost set up in a maze. You know?
Oh, so it's not just a wall. It's like
Yeah.
oh,
It doesn't. Yeah, it looked like a wall to you at first, just given how it was set up. You know how it looked like there were several walls of chains, but it's actually set up in a maze.
can I go look at one of these axes?
Yeah.
Like
How
it's
long
just
does
gonna
charm person last?
Let me check. That's an excellent question.
I think an hour.
An hour.
Okay.
Right.
Can I go look at one of these axes?
Yeah, you can.
Like something is different about them. I just don't know what.
Yeah, they have very different engravings on them. Like they're very well made axes. Very well made. They seem to span different cultures.
Okay.
This grindstone definitely seems to be well used, you know, and all these axes are made in tip-top sharpened shape. Also to note, there are quite a few trees chopped down in the immediate area around this house, and this house does seem to be made of the trees in the area.
Okay. Can I take? Wait, is that concentration? Let me check if that spells concentration real quick. It is not. I want to just last a minute. Okay. That's fine. Can I take these axes and then cast minor illusion to make it look like they were still there?
You're taking all of them or one of them?
All of them.
All right then. I mean, like he came out with the map. He's gonna see you walk over to them.
Oh, I was trying to do this while he was, that's why I said I waited outside so I could go do this.
Oh, you're just gonna walk up to him. Give me another next save.
Yeah, that's fair.
Didn't know the path.
We skipped our 15-minute
19.
Yeah, 19. Yeah, you managed to. You press down on the metal. You shoot your foot back up as you hear the clamp go off. Also, yes, we did. I apologize.
Could just pretend like he didn't do anything and just stay where he was. Just
A guy pokes his head out. You alright? I heard the clamp go off.
I'm just gonna put a thumbs up and just.
He sees one of the bear traps got triggered. I have a path laid. I made this place into like a giant maze. I understand it's kinda
Bear's
hard.
really that much of a problem?
He kind of pulls up his shirt. A lot of scars. Like he has like 6, just like in a like X pattern across his chest. Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you
But
buy
if you
these
wanted
things?
if you wanted to take the 15-minute break, you could. We can do that. I'm sorry, we forgot about that.
Man, it's alright.
Nope.
At least.
Okay.
Nope.
Could I ask him where he buys them though, or he makes them?
What the traps or the axes?
Yeah, the traps.
Oh, he makes them.
Oh. Where'd you get all the metal?
He used to live around people, knew some metal tradesmen. He purchased quite a bit and said fuck it, and he kind of moved out from the city.
Are you gonna stick your 50-minute break, Brick? Or are you gonna?
I'm chilling. I'm chilling right now.
Oh, can I just keep talking to him then?
Sure.
Creed's gonna ask him like, where do you get your food? Are you hunting?
His shoes or what? What'd you say?
I asked him
Okay.
where he gets his food. Is he a hunter?
Oh.
Like, does he eat the
Yeah,
bears?
he hunts. Yeah. Yeah. The bears and boar that he catches, he eats. And he also forages berries and other plants in the warmer season.
So, Brick, with passive insight, this guy's a little weird, but not like anything too suspicious, right?
Yeah. Nothing crazy suspicious. Your passive perception's just like, yes, dude.
Okay.
Though if you wanted to make an insight check, you can.
Okay. I mean, I doubt I get above. I think it's an excellent, but oh wait, I lost my insight actually. So yeah, I lost. Wait, no, it's passive. Yeah, insight. That's a 14 now. Forgot about that.
You can make the check.
Yep. Nope.
Yeah, but you. Everything's normal.
Okay then.
She was just chilling outside while you grabbed the map.
Yeah. We're just gonna kind of talk to him as they're walking back. Oh, I used to be a hunter too, actually. Actually, one time, I stepped in a bear trap earlier, but this is not the first time I've stepped in a bear trap. Like, many times I've stepped in a bear trap.
Makes sense.
Not wherever mine. I never really use traps. I mean, I help my friends set them up.
So,
You guys skipped a 15-minute break.
yeah,
Well,
I said
taken-
that you guys can take them. He's just talking.
Oh, okay.
Talking. This guy. What race is this guy? Is he elf?
Human.
Oh. Okay. We're just gonna just start asking. So, you ever see like owl bears out here? That's one thing I've never ran into in my entire life. Never actually
Once.
seen an owl bear.
Once.
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 What are those like? Anything special about them? They're just like
Owl and bear. That's what you'd expect.
the bear with a beak. Okay.
Oh.
I don't know, like other weird creatures like winterwolves can breathe ice. I don't know, I thought maybe there was something special about them.
I can't really. Just have a nice beard.
He's charmed.
They have drowning.
One of those slow travel sessions. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Running
I
through
don't
locals.
trust this guy, but Creed's just like, okay, I guess it's really not what I thought it was. Oh, whatever. Creed's just gonna start talking to him about weird creatures he's ran into. Like, way before the party. You ever ran into a Wendigo? Those things are weird.
He laughs when you say that. I haven't ran into one myself either. Heard a lot about it.
Oh, I've run into quite a few. I never really had to fight any. My teacher actually fought quite a few. I actually, weirdly, another time I stepped into a bear trap. I got stuck and immediately got surrounded by like 2 or 3 of them. I couldn't really see. I was a little preoccupied with the bleeding. Yeah.
Gotta say though, probably the largest monsters that you'll ever have to face in day-to-day life is just other people. Not the funnest time.
I don't know, many people consider weirdly humans like almost like a virus. But I personally grew up entirely surrounded by humans except for my father and sister.
What are you exactly?
Hmm?
That mask and everything, can't really tell who you are.
What do you mean who I am?
Or what you are.
Really, the furry legs, the claws and antlers don't give it away.
What, you're some beast?
Mm. I'm a shifter, no. Not a beast.
What's a shifter exactly?
You know, like a werewolf?
Wow.
Not one of those. It's similar, but not quite.
Hmm.
It's a weird thing. Just like family affected with a weird curse, and I guess since it affected my father and my uncles, but I guess maybe it just halfway affected me because I was born later. Maybe I'm not sure.
Interesting. What's with the rest of your friends over there?
What do you mean?
The lady that called out at me, she sounded really pissed.
Oh, that's how she is.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just how she is. Mari's,
Some people are just angry like that.
I don't think quite angry, more just a little focused, trying to make sure everyone's all right. I just want to make sure everyone's safe. Also, you're like the first person I've ever met that wasn't even put off in any way by this mask. Like, at least some people are weirded out, some people are freaked out, and some people are just like, that's interesting.
Feels weirdly familiar to me. fine. You can make another insight check.
Okay, sorry.
What?
Nub's comment just threw me off. Nub missed the dancing cat.
Oh no, I've been there.
What the fuck happened while I was gone?
I've been
That
there.
one.
I have no idea.
You guys are in a snowy forest that is just absolutely fucking littered in bear traps. And you guys ran into a stoppage of, trees with a bunch of chains and ropes tied to them and shit that's blocking your guys' path and start. So, a guy in a
So
local
pretty
cabin,
charmed the man is gonna seduce him.
yeah, pretty much.
Seduce me. Let's go.
The guy in the local cabin's the guy that set it up, and he pulled out a map about it. And currently, we're on a 15-minute break because
I think everyone's back.
Is everyone ready? Everyone good?
Yeah.
Seduce me.
So I got a nat 1,
On.
and time to re-roll that. As Creech's little crown is gonna light up, and she's gonna be like, "Oh, Sandy, thank you." Kind of just playing it like it's a flashlight. Just always with the best timing.
Rolls a natural 20.
Also, I still have Fortune's Favor active. Oh my
Man,
god.
you are.
What is with my rolls today? Is it because I blame Fortune's Favor, but let's see. You know what?
What
Maybe.
does Fortune's Favor do?
Let's see, re-roll
Where did you get that from?
the background. Wait, actually, is it even ability checks? It might just be saving throws and attack rolls. Oh, nope, it's... Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, I guess that was... Now, let's see. Let's see here, Brett. Does Timora like Creed? What are Timora's opinions on Creed? Let's see. 20.
He's a cool guy.
So when did you cast this spell?
When we first got stopped at the little hole in the ground.
Okay.
Well, it was after I cast the...
This guy
silent
doesn't
move.
seem to be charming.
Hmm. He's pretending like he is. That's interesting.
These inside checks have been for.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. He's walking out with the map now, though. He's gonna be walking back over to the cart. His back's to you. He's pretty confident. What's going on?
So I'm just gonna be basically sitting on the edge with their crossbow.
Hey, Brick, you know the whistle from Chapter
Yeah.
2?
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think? Whistle time?
What's the whistle do? Isn't it like the death whistle?
Yeah, it's the Wendigo death whistle.
So is that the whistle to shoot the man or what?
That's, it has many purposes, but Creed's more just trying to get a reaction out of this guy. Because he's not charmed, which is concerning.
So you're whistling.
It's more
He's
like,
He's doing.
it more sounds like
a
if
death.
an elk and a deer were screaming and being murdered, and also very angry about it.
So he's doing that as he's
The
walking.
guy is walking up over to the cart. You're doing it?
Yep.
He kind of grabs one of his ears and looks back at you like,
So I get the map.
he's about to he's about to offer it to you guys, but Creed's whistle, just like looking at him like, what the fuck is that?
Oh,
Can I
sorry, it's a ward. It's a thing I do.
Right. It's a what?
It's a ward. Like, it's supposed to scare things away.
Why now?
I mean, if we're getting out of here, like, we're finding the way through, best time to do it, is it not?
You're
Can
a
I-
strange man.
Can I see the map?
The guy like comes over, like he doesn't hand you the map, but like he like walks over to your side and like shows it to you. You can see that and you can see that there is a very like obvious maze pattern that these roads are going through now. I can see.
Funny thing, we were just going to break down the trees if you didn't show up right then.
I wouldn't have appreciated that.
To be fair, most of the time when you're going through a forest, you don't see chains of rope everywhere.
I do gotta ask, well, you know, since you guys are strolling through, you guys got any food up here? It's been cold these recent months.
You got any
Everything's been
gold?
hibernating.
Zorman, we're not gonna charge him for
Yes.
helping us in the forest.
69.
I mean, I've got some fancy axes. No, I can...
I'll take a fancy axe.
Zorman, we're not gonna do that.
I like fancy axes.
You don't even know how to use them.
Yes, I do. I have been trained on how to use all,
Yeah, well,
actually all weapons. Yes.
I've seen you use an axe. It looks like a kitten swinging at a cactus.
Do I need to blow out your kneecap? Again,
I mean, it wouldn't really do anything if you tried using an axe.
bastard. It's
The guy
fine.
just kind of like,
It's fine. He's my cousin.
the guy just kind of folds up his map. I'll be right back.
I was letting them get through their scores. I was gonna say, like, can Kamari take a second to look at the map, like, memorize it, and then like write it down on a piece of paper?
Like you could literally just like, it
No.
honestly, it's a pretty easy maze to get through. In all honesty, it's not that hard.
Like a
if you
child's maze.
go over. He's trying to stop bears and animals to get through. He's not.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's
easy
just
to
go.
get through.
Let's just go through the maze while he's gone. Just leave him some food.
Yeah, he's going back to do his thing. So what? You're just gonna fucking leave?
I'm just.
Can I cook some food and leave it behind?
He's probably
Actually,
gonna
that's a
want
terrible idea.
rations.
That is a terrible
Just-
idea. Give me a.
Just give him rations. We have plenty. Didn't you literally have like a load of them just in your demi-plane?
I don't have rations. I have a bunch of food in refrigerators.
Where's? I'll give him. Here, he can have my He can have 5 rations.
You know something? I have an idea.
He's gonna leave them down in the snow.
No, I have an idea, guys.
What?
What?
A way to test if there's actually something wrong with this dude.
I don't. Let's just leave.
No, I have an idea.
I don't care. Let's just go. We spent over an hour here.
Brick, I'm gonna give him the cola.
No. That's in the best case scenario, kill him.
It's not the act. It's the Creed remaking. It has a little bit less sugar, but it still has a lot.
It doesn't
Are you
matter.
guys going through the maze, or are you?
I'm going to just put him 5. I'm gonna put 5 rations into like a small bag or something, and then just leave it as doorstep. And then I'm going to start leaving.
Yeah, Kamari was gonna go drop him 5 instructions as well.
Okay, we both a total of 10 rations. Congratulations. Now we
Okay,
leave. I did want that cool axe, but whatever.
What, that cool axe? Whatever. That's fine.
What? I already have one item in my inventory called cool axe. I want another one.
What other item do you have?
Remember from the
Oh
purple
yeah,
worm
from
thing?
the fucking.
I just picked up
Yeah.
a thing and it's like, that's a cool axe, and then put it in my bag. I have it labeled as cool axe.
Wow.
And I wanted another one.
Such wonder.
Okay, well, they're figuring out the maze. Can I cast Commune with Nature one more time?
Yep.
I specifically want to know one more of the specific things.
Doesn't it cost 10 minutes to cast or something?
Yep.
Wait,
I'm
doesn't
saying
it tell you if it's a Fey fiend or
it
whatever?
actually. That I would have to specifically pick that one. It takes 11 minutes actually, not 10.
We're leaving.
Which, yeah, no, that's fine. I'll just sit on the card.
Alrighty then.
I'll just leave them. Oh yeah, with the ration, just leave them. I'm not saying thank you. As we leave,
Alrighty.
we leave very
So-
quickly.
So venturing through this maze, right? It's a little tricky going through it. Like, you know, you guys saw it. You know, I understand elves have great memory, you guys do. But you know, it gets to a point where like
Well, didn't we write it down?
yeah, you did. And now you're at a place that's a little different
Than what the
than
map
how
said?
it was.
So it doesn't follow the map?
Follows the map up until a point.
Okay, let's chop down some trees. Creed,
Guys,
you're up, buddy.
stopping to do that.
We're just... Creed, you're up, buddy.
What's amiss about this place first?
How high are the trees, Burke?
So they're like average spruce trees.
So I'm gonna climb on top of our wagon and just look above them, actually.
Height.
I...
They can grow up. On average, they are 60 feet tall.
60 feet?
Yeah.
Whatever, I use my grappling hook and hook up to the top of there and just see what's going on.
From on top, you guys can see that you can see that these trees go out for miles, right? Like you are in
The chain trees?
fair. Chain trees, no, but normal trees, yes. Though it gets to a point where you can't really see like that far. Okay. You can see that there are trees outside of this area, right? But you don't really, given the angles of everything, you can't really see where the chain trees end. You know.
Hey
but you
Creed,
presume
can you
that
pass me
at
that
a certain
telescope
distance.
you have?
Okay.
It's a matter more of dark vision length than anything. You know. Yeah.
Can I just like bring out a notebook and then pencil and just like write down?
You know what we could do?
Currently, you cannot currently see the way to get through the maze.
Let's just
Yeah,
break
Angel-
through the fucking trees. I don't care.
Angel, you know
what's
the
Uh,
flares that we used
yeah,
during the war?
Oh, that's a great point. We have those.
Yeah. Creed, what were you asking with your communion with nature?
Because Creed is convinced that there's something wrong with this dude, but also he doesn't know because why wasn't he charmed? Because he's not an elf and that's weird.
Fiend.
Yeah, powerful celestials, fiends, fays, elementals, or undead, which kind of excludes monstrosities, but it really depends on if he's actually a Wendigo, if it's a fey or a monstrosity. That's weird. Some people consider them demons too, so it also could be a fiend, which is confusing.
None of those pop up.
What about terrain, bodies of water, and this time we're gonna go with buildings again, see if there's any other buildings.
Can I pull out
No
a?
other buildings.
Can I pull out a flare?
What are you using the flare for?
Shoot it up in the sky to brighten up the area so I can now write down a path out of here.
It's angles too. Like, if all the trees are the same height, and, you can't really see through them. Get branches and shit. Get in the way.
Creed,
But-
just hit down the trees. I don't care at this point. I just want to be through this fucking tree area. We should have just gone around.
Wow, up. What was the distance on your tremor sense again?
Tremor sense. Right there, that was... It's 120 feet. After I realize I can't see anything, I'll just glide down until I get to the current.
Well, oh, so you're gliding down.
Yeah, just like do the jump, last second glide, break the ball, that thing.
While Creed's commune with nature's going off and Zorman's on top of the tree, Kamari, Jericho, you two doing anything?
Or just like watching these two, like just I don't know how to describe it. Just like confusedly watching these people as like. Okay. I wanted to ask, how wrong is this place, like, when concerning the map? Like, how off is it?
Like you walked into a dead end where there was supposed to be a path.
Okay. So the map. When we
And
originally
you're
got a
currently at a pretty decent depth to where
I was gonna ask, when we took a look at the map, how old did it look?
didn't look that old, honestly.
I wish I had detect magic right now, because I would really like to use it. But I do not.
Oh no,
So
that's
I'm gonna sit tight and just watch the show of these two trying to do whatever they're doing.
There is no magic.
No magic. Okay. We could use mold earth and just uproot the trees.
As
That
for
could
Jericho, anything
Cause them to fall.
you were doing?
I mean, we're just at a dead end. We're just sitting here.
Trying to figure out how to get around.
okay.
I
Well,
have more earth.
We can use mold earth and just cause the trees to not have anywhere to have their roots at, so they just fall over.
I mean, I was chopping. Bert, can I tell you how I'm chopping down
What was that?
I'm chopping down the trees. 'Cause
Yeah.
Angel
You
had-
were casting commune with nature.
Oh, I thought
Thought
it
we
was
were
over
done.
something.
That was. You
Can I
were
talk
like
while casting the spell?
you were like 8 minutes in to casting it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You just got here. So yeah.
So yeah, I might come down now.
So guess then while everyone is where they are, you know, the commune with nature just finishes up and Zorm's about to chop down or drop down. You hear a chunk from the back of the cart,
What's going on?
broken wood,
Jericho's still in the cart.
as you can hear.
Oh,
You guys in the cart can feel the cart in the back right side sort of dip down a little bit.
Well, there goes the wheel. Crate says.
We have a backup, it's fine. I have wood. I also know how wood carver's tools work, so I'd be able to fix it anyways. As I look at it, what's going on?
Jericho hops out of the cart
There's
just
a
to like figure out what the
hatchet.
fuck just happened.
There's a hatchet that just sailed into your wheel and broke it
How
into
the-
bits.
How the hell?
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
How the hell did I not see that? I was on top of the 300-foot tree while I was looking around.
It was the direction you weren't looking,
I have the cloak that allows me to see in all directions.
and it wasn't in the range of that. Okay, Zorman, do you have the ability to stop an object mid-flight?
It's not what it was. I was more trying to figure out how I didn't see the person throwing it.
Could have just not been moving. That's the thing.
Whatever.
Just
Fucking
like
situation.
Kamari disappeared.
Go ahead, make your stealth check.
We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight this guy. Can we just fight him already?
Also, yeah, Kamari just alright, I don't really want to deal with this. I'm just gonna hide for a little bit and
Go ahead.
walk up and be able to hopefully if anyone attacks and knows the pattern. I will
How broken is the wheel?
Like shattered in half.
How the fuck is that even possible? That wheel can hold thousands of pounds.
It hit the wheel right in the center, right? To where the middle part split in half, and then given the tensions of that, the actual spokes broke.
How hard is this to fix?
It would take at least a couple hours of
Is
woodworking.
is the axle itself that it's attached to broken, or is it just the wheel?
There's an axe in it.
Okay,
We'll
can I
hatch it.
take the axe out?
There's a split down the middle of it that might be an issue for, safety, but shouldn't stop the axle from working if you just clamp it.
Okay.
Stealth check 40.
Great
40.
job. Good job. Stealth, man. Good stealth. Can I-
Where are you stealthing? Kumar?
Like, it is
Underneath.
still actively snowing.
What was that?
Is it still actively snowing?
It is still actively snowing, yes.
I have everywhere as an option that is not inside of the car. My
Oh, well, I'm
option-
asking a specific place. Because the ropes here, like just to mention, the ropes and chains, you guys can like crawl under them. Like it literally just seems to be a blockage for larger creatures.
Do
Yeah,
we have a
Kamari just on like takes one side of a snowdrift, like uses that like could reasonably deduce what direction the hatchet came from and hide on a snowdrift on the opposite side.
You could make an investigation to see which direction it came from. I mean, like obviously you got like a whole 180, but like if you want more specifics,
I could just hide on the other side, pop out, and jump to the other side of the car and like on a snowdrift on the opposite side of the car and disappear. I think I'll do that.
Do we have a replacement wheel or backup?
It did not seem like this card had one.
Okay, that's just poor design in general. I thought every car has a backup wheel.
Okay, well,
I'll start fixing the wheel, I guess. While I'm going to be I'm also going to be actively watching out for literally anyone in my area.
So I'm gonna turn on the active sonar.
Basically. Subject overlay. So we're trying to find a way on mage what? Because I have an idea. Wait, AO. Basically, noob. We're trying. There's this maze thing that this guy apparently made somehow. I don't know how he has this much metal in general. This seems like an absurd amount. He did this to stop bears or something. There's a bunch of bear traps everywhere.
Yes, that does seem to be an issue right now.
So now we have to replace the wheel because apparently he threw a hatchet that perfectly broke the wheel. So now I'm fixing this wheel. It's gonna take a few hours.
As for
We could use
Kumar,
mending.
where were
Does
you
someone have
hiding?
mending?
Well, so the back left wheel is one I right?
It was back right.
We don't have a replacement for it because apparently this card is cheap and it didn't bring a replacement wheel.
Yeah, Kamari, like at that, after saying what he did to the other, gets around to the forward left side of the car, behind the snowdrift, and is gone. But making sure on the little, well, I guess the map would be in use, but
Is it vessel time? I can get as a replacement.
What do you mean a
So
replacement?
are you sticking close to the card, or are you venturing a little further from the card?
Sticking close, but not sticking close, but not super close.
Like, are you hiding behind like one of the trees and chain?
Yeah.
Or, well, in that case, then, given this area is extremely inaccurate, next.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
thought so.
The place is. You'd imagine that if this is meant to be a trap.
Oh yeah, so
20.
oh yeah, for future notice though, Brick, I'm
Sick,
just
yeah,
going
you
to tell everyone
jump out
where
of
all
the
the
tree.
bear traps are in this area.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so what is this ability Noob has?
Vessel's ability is Buta come in handy. If we can make a mad dash through wherever we need, I can get us a
The wheel is completely broken. Preview each time
He's
you
moving the
teleport
vessel.
by any means. Wheelie hidden gateway.
Look at the active. The active is the more.
As an action, you can create an item for nothing using a charge. One charge for 100 gold. Yeah, we can probably make a really sturdy wheel with that, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, noob. Much appreciated. So now we get the sturdiest wheel.
Yeah. So, are you gonna be trying to pop that?
Yeah, I'll
out
just
there?
be pop. I can also help him pop it on since I have wood tools, so I think I can help him with that at least.
What's it sound like? It is specific. It is a specific type of music. Each of these are supposed to be replicated of that.
What does it sound like? That's a very important question. But while he's
Let's see.
answering
How much do wagon wheels weigh? Wagon.
how much does a
cart
wagon wheel weigh?
Wheel weight.
Here is information from Rogue Fitness.
45 pounds.
45 pounds. Marin, you know what that means.
What does that mean, Brick?
The drawback on it. For every pound of a summoned object in this way, the
45
summoner
damage.
takes 1 damage per pound.
Brick. I was hoping
Yep.
the songs was a little bit
So now we have the wheel. So are we?
lost music.
So
So, guys, gonna be so you guys can get the wheel off, and then this wheel can definitely be summoned, up and ready.
put back on, and I'm going to put the old wheel in the cart so I can repair that later. And Creed, can you just chop down the tree and just push it out of the way, and just hopefully break like five trees. There.
Yeah, yeah. That's the issue, Marin, is that to get the weight that you need to
Also,
carry, it
is
can also
anyone-
weigh a lot.
Anyone have healing spells currently to heal Marin?
I can give him 46 healing.
Give him 46
Uh,
healing. Great
Creed,
job.
you're gonna try and drop down one of the trees here.
Yeah, can I? You guys think it's a bad idea to yell right now? Because like it knows where we are.
It already knows where we are. Do I
Yeah,
need to make
okay.
an active perception check, or does my passive still work for it?
Passive still works.
Okay.
No, Brick. There's how Creed's gonna be doing this. He's gonna be floating like just above the ground, pushing himself like from tree to tree, kind of using athlete feet to climb and like just chop, like climb to the next one, chop, climb to the next one.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna be flurrying that with reckless attack, as he's just gonna kind of he's gonna kind of just yell out, okay, well, you know, it's kind of obvious it's you, and I don't know exactly what you are, but I'm assuming you're some kind of Wendigo-like creature. And...
Come on.
The
But
creature
you
goes-
hear that from the forest?
Do you need me to pick like right now? Okay, I'm wrapping up a D&D session. I'm sorry.
He's picking which one we need to kill first. Oh no.
As you're shouting out, you guys can hear very similar Wendigo death whistle.
Yeah.
I know we're like 15 minutes off, but I need to make a battle map.
Okay.
And I don't have one ready right now. This was definitely supposed to be a next session thing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Can I yell one more thing at the end of it?
What?
So I was trying to finish. Just, oh, and by the way, when I said I've never fought a Wendigo, I lied. Yeah, that's it.
You hear a very similar death whistle that Creed has.
You're just
That's
gonna whistle
where we-
back,
Yeah, that's where we're gonna end it here.
flip off the forest.
I understand, Angel. I know what that sigh is about.
Angel, what? Why?
Angel, we can start off with you if you'd like. Like
We
to
spent
dislike.
over an hour on this.
Yep.
We spent over an hour on there's a bear trap. Oh no. Oh, there's a pit. Okay, let's get around it. Okay, so we finally got around it. Oh, there's chains on the wall. Okay, so let's just go through those, I guess. Oh, actually, this is amazing. Not just chains on the wall. Because I thought this was just a block. But no, apparently there's a maze or something. Oh, apparently there's this guy. Okay, we're probably going to have to fight him. Or whatever. Shouldn't take that long. I could have probably shot the guy and he would have been dead in 2 rounds. Just wanted this area. If I had a fight, I just want to start the fight already. It takes over an hour to start a fight when I know what's gonna happen. I was expecting an ambush at some point or the other, so...
You realize how hard it is to ambush you guys?
Yes, I have a 35 passive perception. I kind of made it that
Angel,
way.
you've literally made ambushes impossible.
Yes.
So if you expect an ambush, that's...
We have like 3 people with the alert feat.
It is literally impossible to
Yeah.
ambush you guys. You can't expect an ambush when you literally can't ambush. So while he's trying to do an ambush tactic, it's really just going to be a normal initiative.
Just wait.
To be honest, I thought he was gonna attack me while we were alone. That's kind of why I
Yeah.
followed him.
Honestly, what I was expecting too.
Creed. See, would have done that. Only issue was just what Creed didn't really put himself in any vulnerable position. If Creed hit the bear trap, dude was gonna fucking kill him, right? Like,
Yeah.
save
Wait.
the bear traps.
The
And
river
didn't
was
try and
cool.
come inside.
The river thing was neat. I mean, yeah.
Goblin.
Goblin was
Goblin
was neat. I'm surprised the goblin could keep up with us
The
though.
goblin
and
is
how
a friend.
Yeah, we have
It's-
to keep.
Tree stride. It's a druid spell.
Yeah, that was cool. Wow.
You can teleport through tree roots.
We have to keep Jericho alive during this fight for the goblin.
Just for the goblin.
Goblin is
No
a
other
friend.
But yeah.
That was Z's last threat or boon.
That was mine?
Yep,
A
that was
goblin?
you said something in a place where it very much should not be, possibly with loot. And I said, all right. Well, you offered, a boat in the middle of a walkway, and I said, fuck that. No, treehouse in a lake.
Treehouse and lake makes sense.
Yeah.
But
I was
It's in a
confused.
place it very much shouldn't be.
I immediately thought like a mangrove tree. Like, was it just a normal tree?
It was a fucking spruce tree.
Really wish
That's-
we would have just gone around
Oh,
this
okay.
entire place, because then we would have gotten a lot more health.
That's wonderful.
I was like, if they go for that forest, I'm gonna do the Shia LaBeouf bullshit. Guys been waiting for the entire
I mean-
fucking campaign.
This is like the one time we did one.
I mean,
Actually,
in my
no, I-
humble opinion. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that was it.
Okay.
Anything else?
I mean,
Not really.
Alright, then yeah, Tara, go ahead.
oh, okay. In my humble opinion, this is a successful session because I got to befriend a goblin, so that was fun. The goblin is now a friend. And I got pretty rocks. And
wait for you to find out those names.
and now Jericho's now the party has a cat with them that Jericho's very intimidated by.
Yeah, the cat left.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, the cat left after like an hour.
Oh, okay.
I enjoyed it.
What? What
Yeah.
did you say, Matty?
There were parts of the session that I couldn't pay attention to. One, because I was talking to people, and two, because I started feeling sick in the middle of it all of a sudden, and I was like, ugh.
That's not fun.
Yeah, I think I ate something bad or something, because I ate like some tortillas, and then I weighed down, and then I felt sick, and I was like, ugh. But yeah. But yeah, good session. I got pretty rocks, and I got to befriend a goblin, so I'm happy.
That's neat.
Fair enough. Z, how you feeling?
This was
What's your opinions?
this, you know, I liked it. Goblin thing was a fun take on what on my last thing. That was interesting. I do not know what the goblin's little gift of stones means, but I'm very curious to find out. How long will it take before it kills Jericho?
By the way, Jericho, if you ever wanted to sell those stones, they are worth a total of 25 GP.
Why would Jericho sell them?
Nah, I'm
That's so
keeping
mean.
them. Exactly, they're a gift. I'm not gonna sell it.
Yeah. The Wendigo forest thing. Nice. This ought to be fun.
Should be a fun encounter.
I did not expect to save on the trap. I did not expect to not get caught in it. That would have been a very violent way to get pulled out of hide.
Yep. Yeah, I was like, okay, so you're walking in a place where he's very much made it so this is a little trap area, and that you're not gonna be able to get through.
Yeah, I was like, you know, the map kind of ends here, but I don't want to be too close to the card, but I don't want to be too far away. So take a couple steps through a tree, almost step into a bear trap. It's fine. It's fine.
Let's see how strong Shia LaBeouf is.
I'm gonna beat him to death with the Megalith humor.
I'm just gonna shoot him a lot until he
I don't think
dies.
I honestly, unlike Angel, I think taking time for these things is honestly fine. Because, like, what else are we gonna do?
It's travel, and this is just I get to fuck around and do some cool encounters that are not of, you know,
Yeah.
plot related.
That's the best part. So, like, yeah, this was fun. Next person.
That would be Medic.
Oh, yeah, at first I was just like, gosh darn it, how do we get out of this? How do we get out of this? And I was like, no, I like this. This is fun. I was not happy at first. I was just like, oh, okay, how do we just avoid this entirely? And then, I don't know, I like the little kind of interaction where it was just like, okay, these are bear traps. Why are there so many bear traps? And also the fact that there was 13 of them. Creed was like, oh no. Oh no.
It was literally like I rolled a dice in my own head, and I was like, okay, what's the first number to come to my head? 13. I'm like, oh, fucking lucky number, Alan, bitch. Piece of shit.
Also, I haven't like been nervous to fight an enemy in so long. Like even Megala, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this because I didn't really know anything about Megala. And I was just like, oh, it's Shia LaBeouf. Somehow that's much worse.
I don't know what or who that is. So.
Have you watched Transformers?
No.
Have you watched the movie Holes?
No.
Have you seen the meme Just Do It?
Z has
Little baby,
not
I
been
know.
cultured.
Little baby.
How have you not watched Transformers?
Transformers is so good.
Everyone,
It's okay. It's okay, Z.
we gotta watch Transformers now, I guess.
I'm gonna fucking have a movie night when the new Transformers comes out. We're gonna watch every fucking Michael Bay Transformers movie.
And then, can we
Yeah,
skip
we can
the
skip all the
later
other ones.
ones?
We're gonna watch all of them.
Nobody wants to watch the later ones. They're kind of shit.
I don't give a fuck. They were fun.
I like them.
They're not as good as the Shia LaBeouf ones, but they're fun.
Also, like, because Creed originally was just, he kept getting, distracted by, like, the axes and other things when he was trying to just make int checks, because he's like, okay, something's off about this guy. Like, Creed's been a hunter. Or, like, when he grew up, he was like, there's too many bear traps for any amount of bears, even an army, like, too many bear traps.
Honestly, if it was polar bears, like if we had seen polar bears around, yeah, that's warranted.
But like every other step is insane. At that point, put up an actual wall, which I thought was the point of the giant chain wall, and I realized it was a maze.
Yeah, you didn't really describe that well, Brick.
I apologize.
I thought it was fine. I think it was just more.
it was really like it looked like a wall. Like that was kind of like the thing. Is just, it looks like a wall to the person that doesn't know.
Also, I like how Creed just started the subject of,
It is a wall, really. It's just a wall that it looks like there's a path through.
Was
Also,
he
I think
rolling
that's-
deception checks?
No,
Back
Brick
to
was
what
just
you-
lying. It wasn't really. He wasn't lying about anything.
I
You
mean,
know,
I mean,
not necessarily. Like Creed lied. Creed flat out lied to him, and he didn't make any deception checks because he just told relatively close to the truth.
It's not a lie if you only tell part of the truth.
that's still a lie.
Yeah, like Creed said. Creed was like, "Look, I got antlers. I got fur on my
the
legs. I
guy
got
had
claws."
enough passive deception to where it would have beat a passive insight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
At what point do you have a good enough skill to get a passive score in it?
You kind of just have them. It's just more insight, and all those are more common. But I like how it was just a back and forth of Creed and him talking, and like both of them knowing, okay, like this is the thing. That was fun. I like that because Creed's like, okay, I know what's up here, but I'm not gonna say anything. And then Creed thought maybe he's friend. Maybe he can appreciate that. You know, we are very similar, and Creed's a little too similar to him. Yeah, I'm scared. That's fun. That's it.
Being scared.
The only
Noob, do you want to give an insight? You want to do anything like that? No, you weren't really here, but
any likes, dislikes, things you want to
I have a feeling Noob's just gonna say he likes that he gets to use his vessel thing.
That is
Yoink.
usually something we would enjoy.
And I think part of the reason that you started warming up to that was because you actually had time to actually have a personal discussion with him.
You guys can send it in remembrance, that's just saying.
Oh, I forgot those existed.
Yeah.
Forgot.
Yeah,
I-
I apologize, I didn't tell you guys to.
I love it because I don't know. Sorry, it's still kind of a little bit more just the conversation. I liked how Creed went from, "Oh, you're a hunter. I was a hunter too. Oh, bears. Oh, you ever seen an owl bear? That's a weird creature. Oh, you know what other weird creatures I've seen? Those things are weird."
Hey, the biggest thing was you said Wendigos and he laughed. That was like the biggest.
Yeah,
Red
no,
flag
Creed was
right
like building up, and he was like, "Oh, okay, I see where this is going."
I know we can kill a Wednesday.
Creed's like, "I fought you guys before many times." The Wendigo leave Creed alone on his mountain, but I don't know. Like, Shia LaBeouf's not going to leave us alone. Also, if we manage to kill him, can I have his heart?
I think Brick's also realizing the problem of throwing basic challenges at the party.
I don't think this is a basic challenge, Angel. He split part of the cart with a simple toss. Also, the most terrifying part, Angel, he tossed, and he threw an axe with enough force out of your range. An actual, not like a throwing axe, it was like an actual axe,
To be
right
fair,
there.
it was while Zorman was up, and it was a hatchet. It wasn't like a full.
Oh, okay,
axe.
never mind then. But still, that's
It was while Zorman was up in the tree.
that's pretty impressive. Like, I don't think there's gonna be just a simple encounter with a lot of bear traps and walls around.
Also, I'm very confused on how he got any of the resources to build this. Like, this is a lot.
I mean, he explained it. I doubt that's the full truth. Honestly, I think he might have just wiped out a town and taken all their supplies.
You know that like chains and ropes are in like
Jeez.
every starting kit ever.
Yeah, but, like, even still.
Every commoner has them in their bag.
Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf, if he's eating adventurers, he has a lot of fucking rope.
Love Shia LaBeouf. I like how Creed even made the joke, like, haha, remember that one thing, Zorman? That's not real. That was his fake thing. That was forever ago. And in Creed's mind, he's thinking, that dude's a human in this story. He's dead by now. Like, if he's just a normal cannibal, he's dead by now. But he's not a normal cannibal, as we've heard.
Are you trying to pass yourself off as a shifter? He's like, oh, fuck.
Okay, to be fair, like, if Creed takes off his mask, yeah, he has pointy ears, but, like, so many other things have pointy ears. Like, shifters can have pointy ears. Tiefling have pointy ears.
Definitely
Don't
not
know
giving
him.
you remembrance as a session, though.
I forgot to vote. Yes, it is, Wendell. It's just 3 people, right, Rick?
What? Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
3, 1 wild, and then 2 other ones. You can't do the same person twice.
Hell session.
Unless it's a wild. Wild can be.
Oh,
If you
can?
choose
Didn't even know that.
to. Yeah. No one ever does, but like,
Well, it's because it kind of feels weird to vote for someone twice when you still only have 3 votes.
I don't know why I'm giving this a
The
nature,
remember
but I
the
am.
vote things is just like you guys send them in to me, right? And like I am very generous, typically.
Also, I really thought about just pulling him into the demi plate.
That wasn't
Just-
me this time.
So, I'm gonna go get something to eat.
Fair enough.
You all have fun.
There you go. Perfect.
That's a fucking. That is that's the most interesting psionic vote I've ever fucking seen.
Also, I really thought that little guy was not going to be a goblin. I thought he was going to be a Korok.
So did I, honestly.
That's fair.
I thought sure it
I
was
need
gonna
you
be
guys to
Korok.
know I debated between it for like so long, and I was like, I haven't pre-established those things as existing in my setting.
So, we
And-
also, okay, we ran across literal just giant beetles, and we're like, yeah, that makes sense. We ran across a Barioth, and we're like, yeah, that makes sense.
But those are kind of pre-established to D&D.
Okay.
A Barioth is not from D&D.
Okay. All of my monsters and things that I bring in from other franchises, I explain through different things, right? I have a process where, like, okay, if I'm gonna bring in a Monster Hunter monster, it's gotta be an Alabaster experiment, right? That's how I work it, right? But
Couldn't a
Maybe you-
Korok just be like some random Fae? Or like,
Anyways, I'm gonna end the
That's fair.
recording now.
okay.